All right. Well, welcome back to another fun Sunday. You guys, the last game, you guys teleported away from where you were to Korth, here in the city of Korth, in Karnith. Upon arrival, you've noticed that there are a few members missing.
Ah!
Autumn was never there to begin with because he was asleep over in the other city, and Asriel is currently missing.
Oh,
That's not good. Is there anything left behind of them? And is there any notes, any sending to them or anything?
Do an investigation check. You're checking for your pockets, so if you would prefer to do the other roll, perception, you can do that.
Oh well, not too bad.
Not
What?
too bad
is
a
that
roll
all
tonight.
of us, or just is that all of us, or just
Yeah, all of you can do it. All of you can do it.
All of us can
Mhm.
do it. Perception, perception, perception. All of us can do it. It's about no way.
Constance, all of your equipment is still where it's supposed to be. You were kind of iffy about the teleportation thing in the first place.
Yes, go Rudin.
Yeah. Rudin, you're missing a knife. You think.
Is it a good knife?
It's gonna be tough. I have about 5 or 6 of them.
Uh-uh.
I didn't notice.
Oh, you
That's why I
did.
didn't notice.
It's one of those spare ones. Did I have 4 or 5? Or was it 6? I don't know.
Kokazmia, you find in your pocket a letter from Autumn.
Oh. Okay.
Um, it'll say. Go ahead.
I just wondered if you were sending it, if you were reading it out. What's going
I'm
on?
gonna read it out.
Okay, good.
The man who was in the village on the top roof that you saw before you left revealed his face, and I let go while the teleportation was going on. It's my father.
So Dad's in league with the Beholder.
So I'm going to go with him and figure out what's going on. I will try to keep you updated as much as I can. Drell,
Okay.
you'll get a letter from Azrael. I had to remember his name for a second. The angels have decided to take him up on his offer of being a death angel. The angel of death. And he's going to go with them.
Well, that's at least we're not to go hunting for them. Well, wasn't he the only reason we were going to the Mournholds in the first place?
He's the reason we were going to the somewhere around the Icetop Mountains, I believe. He wanted to go. I think it was Irontown he wanted to go. But I also believe that there's a gate near there anyway, so
I'm sure that if we can so we have a number of gates all over the place. We know of a number of them. We should really, I mean, Azrael was sort of important for closing up certain gates.
yeah. But I'm sure we'll manage.
Strel was doing all the work anyway.
Not at all. I don't deal with those gates. I have no infernal or divine type of magics to do with anything there.
Well, next time we'll just kick it and make it fall down.
Well, maybe that's one thing that we can ask about at the school when we go there, since we've got to go there and ask about someone to help with the whole beholder situation.
Okay. Why would the school help with the beholders?
Because it's a school full of magic users and high-level wizards and
The
warlocks
school.
and
The
sorcerers and
students of the school, not powerful people. The teachers in the school maybe, but why would there be like all powerful people there to do
oh,
world hopping?
Nona is there.
Who's Nona person?
She's the person who runs the school.
Never heard of her.
I've heard good things about her. Apparently, she's really, really nice.
Okay, if you say so. Can you metagame a little harder?
I'll tell you what. Constance, you don't take any psychic damage, but you will hear a religious thought in your mind.
Ooh, ew, gross.
Yeah.
Can you go?
Of the 13 angelic gates, 10 have been closed.
Oh.
Sealed.
Angelic gates? What?
And locked away.
Someone's been busy.
Right.
The demonic gates, there is only currently 2 left to close.
Okay, someone's been going overdrive then.
Yeah, so obviously I'm going to relay that information to them.
So 3 angelic gates and 2 demonic gates.
Yeah, a couple of more and we all get to go home.
I'm not sure if that's true.
Wait, aren't some still being opened? Isn't it the thing?
Apparently.
Because they're still trying to open them, so are they been prevented from being opened, or is this one of those things where you close 1 and 2 more open up?
Well, then if there were 13 and they closed 10, wouldn't there be 23 then? 43? No, math hurts. Math hurts.
No, I mean,
It certainly does.
So what you're saying is there are 13 open gates and 10 closed gates to make 23 gates total.
There was 13 of each. 26 total.
Oh. And only 5 are open still. Do we know which ones?
You mean the whereabouts of which ones?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was the message more specific than that?
There's one at the school.
Huh? Which one? Angel or demon?
School.
Angel or demon. It's an angel gate.
And which school?
Nona's school. School.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't they closed it yet? They're so powerful and wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
They should be able to close it by now.
Right.
The one demonic gate is back in that ghost town that you guys started with this whole thing.
We closed that one.
No, you closed the one outside, but the main gate that was inside that area that everybody got blown back when they opened the doors.
Oh yeah. Do you remember?
We
told
all
you
the kids home.
if you
were like,
start...
we just need to leave here.
We just need to take the kids to safety.
So that door, you were told that it required you to close more demonic and seal more demonic gates off because the ability to close that door needed to be lessened because it was very powerful.
It was the last
time. At the time, we had a choice of trying to sort it and leaving the kids with what's his face, or getting the kids back to safety. And we decided to get the kids back.
That's right.
What's his name? That annoying dude who was.
Pops.
Sell them to the kids.
Pops.
Just Pops.
Yeah, there you go. He was going to, I don't know, sell them to the army or some crap.
Pop him like a zit.
And enlist them into the army. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or conscript them, I guess is the right word.
Look at Dad with his big sippy cup. Look.
Cover. Have to open it and close it, and open it and close it.
I have a coffee cover here somewhere with a little button on it to open it up.
Speaking of Dow and his sippy cup, happy birthday, buddy.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Or something said that earlier.
Right.
And the other demonic gate. The other demonic gate is in the demon waste.
We knew there was one there, but no idea where.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's big.
So you said there was 5 angelic gates open?
Three
And then
three
there was
open.
3
Three
open.
open.
So where are the other 2? There's one at the school in Connor.
One probably down where they were trying to open one. The place where that they told us they were going to open one.
The one under the water.
What?
Underwater.
The school. The one underwater.
Yeah.
And
That's
the
down
very
Kabara.
the very last one is in Moorland in a city called Metro. You were told that one.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Is it Metroll?
It's like petrol with an M.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's at least not terribly far away. That's just south of here. If we're in Court now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can go to the school, meet these wonderful people, help them do their job to close a gate. Then we can go to tell them to go deal with the city we just came from. Then we can go down to Mournhold and or we can teleport to Kabara because we've been there before. And then deal with the underwater gate.
Yeah.
And
The only
then,
problem with Moorholds is that none of us have been there except for Azrael, and he's gone.
well, I mean, at least it's not terribly far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not far from my homeland, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cosmia, you will get a sending stone in your head.
Oh yeah. Ouch.
Hi, this is
Yes.
Rias from the other party. We're supposed to meet you guys at the school. We have a gift to give you from somebody named Nix or Bix. I'm not quite sure. They look the same, they talk the same, and I'm not sure which one. And then the message ends.
Nix or Bix?
Or tricks or kicks.
Are they a cracker? Are they a breakfast cereal? Are they a tabaxi? Who knows?
You know who Nix is.
Yeah. I don't know who tricks and kicks and
And
Nix
Bix
and
are.
Bix.
I know who Nix is.
I only
Tricks and
said
Nix.
Nix.
Clicks and clocks there.
You said Bix or Nix?
Nix or Bix.
Yeah.
Don't know Bex.
Mm-mm.
Bix sounds like a breakfast cereal to me. I don't know.
That's kicks.
Kicks?
Kicks. And tricks,
Oh,
yes.
Tricks.
They're both breakfast cereals.
Only one is made for kids.
So when you say I have a sending stone in my head, do you mean I have a sending message into my head? Rather
They
than a
use-
sending stone hitting me in the head?
No, it's the sending stone. No, it's somebody has a sending stone connected to your party,
Okay.
and you're the one that's holding it. So,
Oh. I guess Riddle must have thrown it at my head at some point. Because I'm sure he had it.
He's the one been yelling into it all the time.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was
I could have put it in the wrong backpack when I put it away.
probably a good idea for him not to have it, because,
Well-
you know.
Can we go empty my backpack? Because it is rather full right now.
Yes, we got to
Yes.
deliver the gold.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do have to
She's
do
somewhere in
can't-
the city here.
We can't put more stuff in it.
No, it's full up.
I will transfer you to the city.
I assume we're kind of outside of the gate down here.
You are.
Yay!
that. Yay.
So
Pretty.
is this city on fire or ethereal or overrun by beholders or what are we running into here?
Absolutely
by
nothing.
troll.
The guards look possessed.
Ah.
I'm going to check the back of their necks as I walk by for large lumps.
Or
It
red
is-
or black marks.
There's nothing going on here. Actually, it seems like there's some type of celebration heading on here.
Oh, good, the party.
Hmm.
The outside walls are all covered with these phosphorus lights that are glowing. It is not Christmas lights, but it's something like it.
Well, I've never been to the city before, so, is anyone else?
I'm puzzled at the moment.
Because I believe all look like puzzle pieces, huh?
Get yourself on the map now.
The guards at the gate.
Oh, you are. Sorry.
Are you here for the celebration?
Of course we are.
Well,
Yeah.
of course you are. Who wouldn't be here for the celebration? It's the Queen's birthday.
Nice.
Very nice. Excellent.
Happy birthday, Queen.
Her 29th birthday, right?
Yes, must be the Queen's 29th birthday.
And holding. Some of us would actually say it might have been her 29th, 100th birthday, but you know, we say that quietly.
Off with your
Wow.
head.
Still with an eye on.
I wasn't going to say that.
No, we wouldn't be so bold.
I would not.
Sorry, the cat is snoring and I thought it was a game.
Maybe she thinks it's a game.
She's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty sleep games.
Mm-hmm. Come in. Into the city you go.
Thank you.
Yay.
We need a Constance. We need a Constance reminder. Nan sent me a message earlier and she said the word Constance instead of the word constant, and it made me laugh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Not as good as the nanism from yesterday.
I don't remember it
Which
anymore.
one was that? Yeah, I don't remember now.
Do you remember what
Wild
it was?
The
Oh,
cloud
yeah.
one.
Yeah. I can talk till the clouds come home. The clouds? Huh? What are you talking about, you crazy lady?
All right, so when you get inside, the shops are all open.
Yay!
The people are bustling around. They are mostly all dressed up in like their best clothing that you could find. There's a giant castle on the hill here, separated by... It's like a castle that's been divided by two, with a bridge in between.
And we'll change the color of my shorts to bright green.
Your shorts?
Prestidigitation, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, that's the green light. We can go party now.
Wait, why green?
Why not?
Okay.
Is it different? Like you change
All right.
occasionally. Yeah, I'll change. I change as well.
All right.
Rolf now has
It-
green
it-
shorts.
It'll last for an hour.
Cool.
Prestidigitation's good for something.
Mm-hmm.
Change the color of something.
You have free reign of the city.
Getting vomit off your shoes,
Ah.
and, you know.
Let's loot everything.
I
We're
mean,
not looting anything. Shh.
don't say that too loud. The guards might hear you.
Right?
She said free range of the city.
Somebody,
Uh,
anybody, roll an insight check on those guards.
Oh, good.
Yeah, did we check them? We forgot to check them.
I don't know. Are you checking them?
Then you go back
Shove,
there
they're a
and check
little
them.
drunk.
Oh, good.
They started the party a little early.
Hey, Dow. They're drunk. You want to go mess with them?
Yes, let's go put things on their neck.
Chaos gremlins.
Guards. Let me see the back of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The back of their neck?
Yeah.
Yes,
Are you looking at the back of their neck?
I would like to.
Uh-huh. Okay. They have a red dot.
Oh, jeez.
Good
It means demon.
The
heavens.
red dot gets
Oh,
the square.
here. We got a little something on your back of your neck.
Keep
Yeah,
your
it's not
moving.
coming off.
Anything okay?
They're fine. What?
It's the Queen's birthday today, and it's Ruden's birthday today. Is Ruden the queen of this place?
Gotta go to the dressmaker, get my outfit.
Sorry.
We never have seen his face. Maybe he's a queen. I don't know. Are you a queen?
Oh.
Maybe
The
one day.
guards will look at each other and say, "Nobody's seen the queen in like 4 years."
Then why do you celebrate their birthday if she's not here to have a cake?
Because cake. There's cake?
You're supposed to be for cake for birthdays.
Are you doing cookies?
Well, there's pie.
It's not
made
for
the pie?
birthdays.
That was
Cake
her
for
favorite.
birthday.
She didn't like cake. She was a pie person.
Did a little
Alright.
hag lady come in with these pies? Or sell you the apples for the pies?
There was an
Go.
old lady who was here.
Go
Uh-oh.
I don't know if
stomping
she was a
off, grumbling
hag.
about. Go stomping out, grumbling about pie or cake for
Don't eat the
birthdays.
pies.
If it makes you feel better, the ice cream man's here.
Well, you're already making me way too nervous to buy anything in this village, T. I have a couple days
Well-
rations.
Where would we find families of dwarves and such?
Oh, Sector 3.
Ah, very good. That's a long ways away.
Between Sector 1 and 4?
1 is the castle. What is 4 again? I don't remember 4.
Four's right there.
Well, here's a little more rum.
know where it is.
Drink, and then you know the numbers.
Can only count to 4.
Okay, so we have to go this way and down this little ridge right here, down to this area.
Mm-hmm.
4 gnomes.
And go around the other way
Dwarves.
too. That's the castle though. We don't go to the castle. Castles are not fun.
Well, there's nobody in the castle. She's been missing.
Yeah. Shall we
Oh,
move
I
to
want
the
to
city
find a
and
tailor. The last time I stopped to buy something, it wasn't good.
with your outfit you're wearing now?
No,
That's what
I
I
mean,
borrowed.
he bought something and then got arrested for paying for something.
I've got
Oh,
my new
right.
helmet that I haven't put on yet. Because I'm too busy wearing this outfit I found on a clothesline.
Wait. That's masks too? Was it a clothesline? Or do you have one of those?
Well, I think they were somebody's underwear, and I just kind of, tucked them around my ears.
You okay?
I didn't want to get caught. They were guards chasing me.
Right. Well, anyone having any strange feelings or urges based on the environment we're in now?
All of you do.
Oh no.
I always have strange urges.
Oh.
All of you are. It's the same familiar feeling that you had, Shelv, back in your home city.
Things wrong
Where-
here.
Yeah, something doesn't feel right, doesn't feel comfortable. But you can't quite put your finger on it. You're closer to it because, you felt it before, you know what it is. You just can't quite put your finger on where it's coming from.
But there's no gate here, according to Constance. I mean, do you feel that? And the guards had marks on an X.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the fact that there's fewer of them, the ones that left are stronger, so they influence a wider area. I don't know.
You'll have to go find out.
No.
Hey, you, commoner, where's the gate?
Which gate? The front gate? The south gate? The gate at the bay?
Rudin already palmed his face instantly after saying the words, knowing he's talking to a commoner.
Yes.
And said, oh, I worded that wrong.
Mm.
Is there any
Go away,
super-
you bother me now.
Is there any supernatural wooginess in the city?
You? You're asking a commoner, right?
Yes.
Just your average Joe.
Yes.
Yeah. They
Guy
don't
in the
know
street.
anything. They don't know anything about supernatural type stuff. There used to be a lot of magic people that came through here, but then the war happened, and now there's nothing.
What the war?
Yeah.
About 200 years ago, there was a war of magic powers. It started out as a friendly fight to see who was more powerful than the other. You know, the transmutation people and slurred speech. Transmutation people and the divination
Wait.
people.
Wait, I was here?
The last 5 years? The last 5 months?
200 years ago?
That's 200 years ago. You're still talking about that war? Come on.
Yes.
Nothing interesting has happened since then. Nothing of note. What a boring place to walk off.
Okay, hold on. He does have information for you. So the rumor was that the queen has lost her mind. She's not doing what she normally would do. She's acting differently, like something or someone is controlling her thoughts.
And
But no one's seen her
for 4
in
years.
Yes, that was 4 years ago.
Oh. So something was messing with her mind, then she went away.
Yes, and then we had these weird things appear on the back of our necks. And since we're not acting any differently, and nothing strange has happened with them, we kind of just forgotten about them.
Have you noticed any small creatures on the backs of anybody's necks?
No.
Oh, about 4 months ago there was.
What?
And then they all just... And then, well... So, the rumor is, because, I wasn't here, I was off in the fields. The rumor was the people who had these weird creatures on the back of their necks all became undead and then traveled east.
So you lost half your city?
What sort of things were they? What sort of creatures were they?
They looked like little octopus, but more squid-like.
East or west?
Yeah. Toward the Moorholds.
Okay, and that was also 4 years ago?
It was 4 months ago.
4 months ago, okay.
Finally catching up to TK.
So, like those things that we encountered that we
exactly.
took off
but
those
over
soldiers.
there.
What over where? What things you encountered them before too?
Fairhaven.
Oh.
Over in the
Yeah,
across
that's
the bay.
why I asked. It wasn't just like a random question that I thought I pulled out of nowhere.
Reach in my pocket.
Listen, you look a lot smarter than I do. I can pull corn out of the ground. That's about all I know.
Corn out of the ground?
Well, that's not how corn grows. Corn grows on stalks.
You're
amazing. Pull it out of the ground.
It's that orange thing that's in the ground, right?
But the plant grows. The corn grows on the stalks. You pull out the
carrot. That's what they're called.
This is the root of all evil.
Arid?
I think pulling
not a
carrots out of
beholder
the ground is a skill that that is needed in a city full of people that need to eat. So, don't belittle that. You're just as important as everybody else.
I like you. You're awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Have you ever taken a carrot to the doctor?
What is your passive perception, Bernie?
Mine or Crocosmia's?
Yes.
Mine is shiny thing. 19.
Okay, you did see him as he wrapped his arm around your shoulder to say that he liked you. He slipped something into one of your pockets.
Okay.
And he will walk off.
I will gently try to find out what he put in my pocket.
I'm gonna whisper to you.
Okay.
Rather than people with sleight of hand. Weird.
Especially a corn puller.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he's a carrot puller.
But he called it corn.
I've got a feeling that those creatures that we saw had something to do with that thing we saw in the last place we were in, with the big eye.
What? Say that again?
The beholder thing
Yes,
that we saw.
Right.
Those little things that we pulled off the backs of those soldiers' necks.
Yes.
Spectators.
Those are the larval things. Yes, they came out of the cauldrons.
Yeah, but they must have had something to do with that beholder.
I assume that they're the larval stage of the beholder.
Okay.
They grow into those things.
I don't know.
Well, beholders are big balls with eyes and eye stalks. They were smaller ones with eye stalks.
Yeah, I've got eye stalks. I'm not related to them.
You have eye stalks?
I do, but they're inside my head.
Those aren't stalks.
Eye stalks? Well. Oh, huh?
What? Did you find a carrot?
No.
He slipped you some corn.
Was there some
No.
greens? Salad greens?
What do you have?
There was at least dirt on the piece of paper. I mean, his fingernails were not clean.
Found some. He put some cards in my pocket.
Like playing cards?
I
Let's go
don't
play
know.
some cards.
Well, I'm just asking the DM now what they
You
look
have
like.
numbers and pictures on them?
Yes.
Like
Card
business
for
cards? Master Fairlight used to have those and pass them out to people.
Oh God.
Yes, you got the cards per the DM.
I love her face. I love her face.
I don't think it's that important right now. I'll put them back in my pocket. So yeah, let's carry on.
Jill, every time we go near a bar, we'll have to card her. Show me a
Yeah.
card.
Okay. I will prestidigitate a card into my hand and hand it to Rudin.
No,
There you
you
go.
won't. No, you won't.
And I will
I
hold the
won't?
card in front of
won't.
you.
No, you
Match
won't.
this card. We're playing war. There's my card.
It's
All right.
not. It's not from her pocket. It is just a prestidigitation card.
I didn't take a
Okay.
card from you. I just made a card out of
Okay.
thin air.
All right then, that's fine. I'll look at you, whispers, for goodness sake.
Jim, look at whispers. Good luck on that one.
He does sometimes.
I do when I'm a player, not when I'm a DM, though.
I sent one earlier and he completely didn't
I
notice
saw
that at
it.
all.
I
Okay.
saw it.
Constance,
Yes.
there is a strong religious presence over in 3 as well. Like your celestial part of your suit of armor from your deity is going off. Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
You're like almost blinded from the vision you're getting to head that way.
Oh, I haven't moved. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. You're fine. They're moving slowly.
Yeah, I see that. So like y'all are gonna see Constance kind of like almost like she's being blinded by the sun, but she's putting her hands in front of her eyes like she's trying to protect herself, but obviously y'all don't see anything. And then she's gonna say, I feel like we need to go that direction. There's someone over there, and points towards, would you say 3?
That's where we're
Yes.
supposed to go anyway. That's where the dwarven areas are supposed to be.
Okay. Well, whoever is over there is, I don't know, religious or something, but we definitely need to try to find that person.
Would you
So-
like to put on my dark goggles to protect you from the brightness?
I think I'm okay now. She's, it was temporary.
It looks like a
How many
weird thing.
fingers am I holding up?
All of them.
So weird.
Yes, Bernie, you do know.
The queen of
Mhm.
here, is that the
Mhm.
person we're meant to be giving all the money to?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Thank goodness. Okay,
No.
right.
Ardric Iron Fist. She is the granddaughter of the king that we got the money from.
Yeah, not
So
sure we
she's some
stopped yet
sort of
this town.
princess?
Hmm?
She must be some sort of princess then, if she's a granddaughter of the king.
Yeah, more than likely. She's probably the rightful heir.
Okay.
Since I assume it's her brother, or because it was his grandson who basically talked to us, and he's the one who ran off, and it was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie, check your Discord.
No.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Check it is good. Okay. I do believe Nan's just called me an idiot.
I don't think I did. How would I have done that exactly?
That the word is in your message to me. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So, Constance, is that presence you're sensing there? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I can't really tell anymore.
Would I be able to tell other than Celestial?
You know it's celestial. You're not getting evil thoughts.
Okay. I don't feel like it's evil. But we've also learned not to assume things on our journey.
It's kind of what I meant. I mean, celestial or Israel doesn't necessarily mean good or evil or good, but because we've met some pretty terrible celestials.
Yeah. So I'm not getting anything evil.
Okay. And we'll find out. Off we go. Find a tailor for Rudin there on the way.
Find a tailor for Rudin along the way. All right. Right here in this brown house.
Woohoo!
It's a leather maker.
Leather? Oh,
Leather.
it's a leather outfit.
Leather.
Very fetching.
No pleather. Let me take this over. I know where he is if I have to go back.
Some leather pants? Oh boy. You can squeak when you walk. Squeak.
Have to
I
check
squeak
my
when I walk.
picture collection for Rudin. Actually, it doesn't have an outfit. Never mind. Moving on.
All right.
Anything else catch anyone's eye?
While you guys were passing that circle there in the center, there was a meat market there.
Now, are we talking about a dating scene, or are we talking about a place to buy meat to eat?
Meat to eat.
Good.
Still question?
Yes.
Like food?
Well, I assume if it's meat to eat, then it's food.
Okay.
Yes, food.
The dating market.
Okay, true. Yes. Semantics.
Is the meat fresh?
It is.
If I stab it with my dagger, does it move?
No,
It's not fresh enough.
but they look at you weird, like, why are you stabbing their meat?
Checking to see if it's tender. Have you seen anything weird in town lately? The last 4 days?
Point to
Besides
Rudin.
you?
Man, this is a tough crowd today. I just gotta put my head down and walk away again. It's gotta be the top hat.
Are you looking for something a little less cooked, sir? And he will point back to the giant barbecue pit that he's got going on with the spit and rotator and everything.
Barbecue.
I will find the weirdest looking meat they have. Anything green.
Green.
We're green today.
Well, if you go over across the way, and he'll point on the other side, is a line of vegetables and fruits.
No green meat? Darn.
No. We got fish that look green.
Ooh, well, that's for that. Green fish skewers. Hey. I'll eat the stick too.
Mm,
What?
wow. Wow.
It's fiber.
That-
Okay.
1 silver. The guy looks at you weird.
I'll give him 3 and get 2 more.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, do you want anything?
Get turned into an evil thing. From
Yay! I wouldn't think it would be a bad thing to sell on the street.
Hmm.
Of course, I wouldn't put it past. No.
And we forgot to check to see if they had any blobs on them.
Ooh,
I don't like this
blobs.
town. Everybody's got rednecks.
Oh.
We had rednecks for a little while. So, it is a unfortunate circumstance of these times.
Mhm.
Alright, want to head back to District 4?
Guess we're the way next.
We
District
didn't
4.
find the Constance person stumbling around.
Constance is right here.
Yeah, but she thought she saw something. Never mind. It was bright and shiny. I offered goggles, but never
It
mind.
was it's in that direction. We're going the right way. That's where the dwarves are supposed to be as well.
Dwarves.
Yes.
Yes.
Good drink.
As you pull into District 4, that is where all the breweries are. It's all the ale.
And the dwarves aren't here? That's weird.
Well, there are quite a bit of dwarves sitting there, Strel, drinking and partying, but that's not currently where they reside, I should say, or work. You know, you don't party where you sleep.
I will find some dwarves that are having fun.
You
Battle up to
won't
them.
be amiss to find any. There's quite a few.
It's a little more well-to-do looking, not so disheveled
Okay.
and like work like but a little more well-to-do, but it's still having fun.
In this building right there,
Oh wow.
the tiny little building, yep,
Okay.
you will see what looks like it could be a nobleman or a wealthier gentleman walking into what looks like a gentleman's club.
Oh no.
But
I want
Not that
some,
kind of party, though.
No,
Get
I
a
mean,
top hat like mine.
I don't want nobles. I want like not miners straight from the field or anything like that. But people that know how to have fun, who might be guard type people.
Oh, you're looking for them. Okay.
People who work for Lady Adric.
They're actually in building that's listed
Okay.
as number 4.
Hey, okay, cool.
The larger one.
That was a hoity-toity gentleman's place. Blech.
No, you don't want to
I'll
go
go
there.
in.
The
Open
hoity-toity
it
gentleman
With
place?
my battle axe.
What's up with that?
Nothing.
Because they're all like, "Ooh, we must have our wine and sip it and be all like boring and stuff." I want to play with music and fun and people having good times. Not so full of themselves and thinking they're important.
Strelv, as you're rounding the corner to get to that building, to the front entrance, you can hear bards playing on one end and a different bard on the other end, and the music does not clash. It's 2 different songs, but the music is not clashing.
Ah, they do a good job here.
Huh.
I will pull out. I will put my illusion, kind of like have like 2 little globs of light on either side of me that are both kind of like pulsing in rhythm with each one as I walk in.
You get in and the place is packed.
Yeah.
Busy. People are drinking left and right. The waitress stumbles by you, but almost spills her drink and catches it. You know, like the liquid goes in the air and she catches it again.
Oh, good trick. Yeah.
I don't think there's a table anywhere or even at the bar. But if you find one, just shout your order. Somebody will bring it to you.
Alrighty then.
In the meantime, the rules are this. No fighting. If you do fight, no weapons.
Right. At the contradictory fight. Okay. How about magic?
As long as you don't catch the place on fire, it's all dandy. And she's off. She's hidden somewhere within the crowd now.
Not the problem. I don't like fire.
There is a plethora of races here. There's Tabaxi here, there's Lizardfolk here, there's Dragonkin, Dwarves, Elves, Forbog over in the corner. There are Merfolk, there are Tritons, all kinds of different races, just all in one building.
Huh. How are the Merfolk here? They don't have legs, do they?
When they're on land, they do.
Seems a bit fishy to me.
Maybe they're Triton.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Merfolk and Tritons. That's confused me.
Tritons are the male versions of the Merfolk that are female.
What?
I don't know.
No, that's not.
I like the answer.
Alright, okay, alright. Seems a bit fishy, but whatever. So I don't know.
Okay.
So, Cosmo, your passive perception is 19. Strelv, what's yours?
12.
Constance, what is yours? And Dow?
Mine is 15.
Okay, Constance, and for Cosmo, you'll see it. Not all of the people here have red dots on the back of their necks.
Okay. I will tell the others that.
No. Anything?
Quite a few people here that don't have them.
Well, the guards did, so they're from here. Any people visiting here visiting here or not? Was there a gate here? Maybe if it was closed, it would have gone away. So I don't know.
Shall we go and talk to people?
I'm going to see the dwarves.
He's going to go see the dwarves and party with the dwarves.
Oh,
Okay.
kind of. I will head over to the dwarf, where the cluster of dwarves is.
Whoa, look at you!
Hello
Dragon
there!
Man.
Yes.
Listen, I have a bet going
Yes.
that Dragonkin can drink more than dwarves and not be drunk at the end of the day.
Depends on the dragonkin, depends on the dwarf, probably. But I do have a fairly high tolerance.
Oh, you want to be our test subject?
Well, I will say this first here. Does anyone know Lady Iron Fist?
They get very quiet. Why would you bring her into this?
I mean, my understanding is, well, I have a delivery for her.
Sorry, Sarah bursted in. What?
I have a delivery for her.
No, you don't. You
Don't?
think you do, but you don't. No, you don't want to see her. And then you will see this giant fist land on top of his head. She's still our queen. You still have to be respectful. In a very low dwarf voice.
I sense there is a story here. I'm very curious because it was I was sent to bring something to her.
Well, there is kind of. The dwarves out here.
Regale me.
Yeah, the dwarves out here. We really don't recognize her as our queen. But seeing as how we don't have any other queen in place, those of us who...
Why is she not recognized as the queen?
Because she didn't technically earn it.
Right.
Our dwarven ways are not such as its lineage or, passed down from generation to generation. You have to fight for it. And, she didn't do her fighting right.
Well, is the right way and the wrong way to fight?
Isn't she a direct descendant of the king, though?
That's what they're
Yes.
saying. This is
Not how it works.
No.
That's not how it
it's not.
works for these are specifically hill dwarfs, and they don't run it the same as the other dwarves.
So, effectively, being a right lineage gets you in the door, but you still have to prove yourself in order to become the actual ruler. And she never had the
Yes.
chance. She did because she couldn't, or because she never had a chance.
She was here and not there. She,
Well,
according to the people over there, she never has formally taken her seat, so the right hasn't ever passed. I don't know
Right.
who they're claiming to be king over there now, but
He's kind of dumb, but
well, that doesn't help anybody. That's probably why we haven't gotten word.
right. Well, I have a delivery for her, so I will have to speak with her and see if there's something can be done to help.
Well, good luck. She's very picky about who she sees.
I think she will want to see this.
She'll see us. Yeah.
Well,
All right, then.
good on you. But in the meantime, ale?
Yes,
Let's see who can drink whom under this table first.
I'm doomed.
It's con saving throws.
Sure, not bad enough. Oh, I'm blessed. Hold on, turn that off. Sorry. Still a 20.
Still a 20.
Do we have any way of resisting poison?
Yes, Constance.
Constance?
Yes.
All
Hold
she-
on.
You've got resist poison. You could possibly cast on Strelv.
Well, it's more subtly doing lay on hands to remove the
Mhm.
when I get too far gone.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have resist, but I do have detect, so I can tell you whether there's poison.
Yeah. I've
Right,
got
but
that too.
if you put a point of lay on hands on Strelv as he's drinking, it takes away the poison effects, which
Okay,
also
then,
includes
yeah,
being drunk.
We can
Or it
do
might
that.
Help.
Might be a little obvious. Let's see how I do here.
Yeah.
I'm doing just fine. No problem.
Yeah, he's not. He decided to be cocky and take 2 ales and chuck them back all at the same time, and he darn near fell out of his stool.
Oh, good job.
The rest of the doors are keeping pace. They're not having any problems with you, Strelv. It's the one guy that they're going up against.
He made the challenge though.
Yes, he's the one that almost fell out of the chair. The rest of them are still drinking. You're doing really well. He's not having issues keeping up at all. Last one, because I have a feeling I'm going to crit fail this one.
I didn't do so well either.
You didn't do so well either.
Let's see here. What can I do?
You can get drunk, get drunk, get drunk.
I mean, all of my rolls up to that point have been great. So, I mean, I'll
They
just leave
have
it.
been. Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it now. I did a bit, but he fell out of his chair. So why didn't he lose already? I mean, that's if he's not holding his liquor, then he can't even hold his seat.
I found my seat on the floor.
That's not a seat.
Pay
That's just your
the
butt.
man. They're going to say pay the man, and they will slide over 100 gold each from each dwarf sitting at the table. You have gained 600 more gold, sir.
Oh, just don't put it in your bag.
Don't put it in your bag.
Does
No.
the strap fall off?
I will sweep it into a pouch, and I will definitely hold out like looking around the patrons here. I will basically make sure that 5 gold goes to the waitress.
The dwarves will move aside so that you all can sit. If you guys would like to sit and eat with dwarves and drink with dwarves,
I mean,
and some time will go by. Parties,
Do
finds.
but do I happen to sense that the person I had a vision of is around?
Not here. and it's staying strong right over there.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Is that music too loud?
No.
Okay.
No, that's perfect. I also thought it was my phone for a second, and I was like, what the heck?
You are partying. Strav, you're probably so drunk at this point you're dancing.
Oh,
but the fine
I wouldn't need
dancing.
to be. I wouldn't need to be drunk to do that. It's more about space than anything else.
Drunk dancing. Oh no, you're on the ceiling. One of the doors cast fly on you. You are on the ceiling.
I mean, I can fly up there. I can fly myself.
You're gonna fly. You're not gonna fall over, at least.
Hey. You know, just gotta hover up the seat there, and just kind of like do little like spins and stuff. Float. Nothing too fast.
Constance, they'll pass you a few things of ale and see if you'll participate.
Oops, sorry.
She's gonna be very polite, but say, "No, thank you. That's against my religion," and then pass it on to like whoever's sitting beside her.
That is Mr. Rudin.
Gimme.
A man after midnight?
The sun has gone down now. It's getting kind of dark. You guys are still having a good time. The crowd is starting to thin out a little bit. The other bard at the other end has had his fill and he's done. He's backing up. The bard on your end is starting to slow down. He's doing the slow, somber type music now. Have you guys heard the tale of the Lucian over in the Mora Holds?
The what?
Lucian?
The Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So once he was a great hero of the times.
I mean, okay.
According to who?
And then when he killed his father, he started to act a little different. And it got weirder and weirder. And then he became the king in charge of all of the vampires and the Lycan.
Why is it always killing the parents? I don't understand. Sheesh.
His dad apparently abandoned him and was the sire because he was birthed as a vampire. So legend says. Or is it Dhampir? I'm not quite sure because they're almost the same to us.
I mean, whatever. Just sounds very edgelordy to me.
And once the war was done 250 years ago, he took power over there and kept the undead and the Lycan and the werebeasts inside of the Mora Holds there. Now all of a sudden he's changed and he's sending them out in droves to waylay to the lands.
Oh, who knew? The person in league with vampires and werewolves went bad after 200 years. What a surprise. And no one bothered to do anything about it.
Well,
so here we are, dealing with all the bad shit. Only his fault.
I blame the elves.
No.
Yes. So they're supposed to guard the borders.
Dwarf blaming the elves?
Which border?
The borders of the Mora Holds and Karth.
But the elves live way over here, and the Mora Holds are way over there. What's in between? I mean, are they supposed to keep the 1,000 miles between here, one place and the other, with clear of anything from there?
No. They were just supposed to keep the undead inside the Mora Hold and not let them out. About 10 years ago, they left
Yes.
or were killed or
Oh,
became
so-
part of them.
The
We're not
last
quite
one was
sure.
killed.
That part is funky.
So you don't know what happened to them, but it's their fault, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone gone to help them? Checked in on them? Is there
See,
anything
that's why we're here. Because she was supposed to be talking to the queen about sending us dwarves. Strong guys over to figure out what's going on.
And
So
she
we've
got
been
this
stuck
far and
here.
stopped?
Well, we haven't been able to see the queen in 4 years.
He'll move on to other queens.
Well, we can't pass through this land without her permission. Not in army form, anyways.
Go in not army form.
That's a thing.
Well, yes, you just go into smaller groups and just travel little by little and meet up somewhere on the far side.
You're dwarves. How many can you pack in a wagon? Come on, man. Think.
Heck in a whack. What? I'm gonna do one more roll.
I mean,
Yeah,
Wow.
he's good and drunk and is about to pass out.
oh goody.
Beep. Beep.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
much. The little boop from Rudin there, and he will face plant right into the table.
Well, goody. Way to break him, Rudin.
You're flexing my muscles.
Yes, very impressive in your baggy clothes that we can't see what you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. So we've got to go speak with the dwarfing queen person because the other queen person has been disappeared, and for some reason, since you can't ask permission, you can't travel along in the area.
Not as an army.
I mean, who's going to stop them? There's no queen to stop them.
Yeah, they don't know. They're just following orders.
Okay, well, we should go talk to the dwarf queen, the lady person. This is-
Mm.
I've not been drinking for the last hour or so. I mean, I'm just dancing and using magic and stuff. Like, nope, I'm done.
Trev's a little out of it too.
No,
He's holding it in.
I
but
stopped
he's a little out of
drinking
it.
a long time ago.
No, you didn't.
I've still been
Okay,
dancing up on the ceiling. I will come down and I will come down and land next to Constance and like, could you take a little bit of this away from me so I can actually sleep clear-headed tonight?
What's
a paladin
for? What's a paladin? It's the only good use a paladin is.
Wow.
Oh, then.
Wow.
Yeesh.
So
Rudin
rude.
will have
Dora
enough of
would
that.
Can you-
say she thinks
can
that
you
him
transfer-
or something.
Can you transfer this from me to him? That would be better. Make him go pass out at the table.
You're just
That's a roll
these
for that.
orcs can drink more.
No, not for.
Do that to
You
himself.
just say that you're doing lay on hands.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah,
You
no,
only
I'm
need
doing it. I was-
Spend 5 points and poof, gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Then that's what we're doing. I was trying to read it, but I was not reading fast enough.
Okay. All right then. Oh, need a bit of a head rush there. All right then.
Quick,
Ah.
I'll do a test. Boop. Nope, he didn't fall over.
Chomp.
As you guys are settling down now, Drelv is no longer drunk.
Hey.
You will hear the door open. It will slam against the wall. And there are 2 guards. One of elven descent, the other one of dwarven descent. We are looking for these people if you happen to see them.
These people.
And he turns to the wanted board and posts 5 pictures in a line, and then 5 more pictures underneath it. So a total of 10 photos.
Mm-hmm. And how
Are
many
they
of them are us?
alive?
All of them.
All of them?
Your group and the Friday group.
I will. Let me see right here. 1 sec.
Which form is the Crocosmia one in?
It is the first one you had, the green one.
Okay, nice. Never seen them before in my life.
I changed outfits since the last time I was wanted.
Yeah.
Bernie, if you look back at your Discord when we were chatting earlier, that is number 10.
That is number 10.
Yeah.
That is number 10. Okay. That is number 10.
I'm a number. I'm a free man.
We talk a lot, man.
We do.
Okay. Yeah.
Good thing Strom changed the color of his pants on the way in.
That's right, because they're full color pictures, right?
No way they're gonna figure that out.
Let's see, what can I do? Not really a darn thing. Does anyone look over at us?
No.
Good.
The crowds aren't really paying attention to what they really did. Only, because the demanding presence of slamming the door made everybody stop and look. Nobody's really going over to look at the wanted posters.
Guards leave. They still there?
Strove,
Yes.
your prestidigitation. Can you use it to draw like glasses and mustaches on pictures and stuff?
Only lasts for an hour.
Agents, who's got some charcoal?
I mean, we're not planning on staying too much longer than that, are we? I mean, we don't need to be here.
We need to move on, I think, yes.
Got some charcoal? I got a mage hand. Could draw.
I mean, I can make color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour, but it's only within 10 feet. I would need to walk up to it and be very obvious about it. I will just pull up my cloak and just kind of lean away from it. Like, okay, I'm just not gonna be looking over that way.
You guys will. The only reason you know the other party is because you recognize Salt.
Great, that guy.
Mm. Is that the guy that inappropriately touched our friend Orphan?
No, he healed him. A very different story.
Oh, okay.
Appropriate.
He's been a bit mad about somebody touching him.
Yes, Autumn was very weird about that.
Mm-hmm.
Are our names on there?
Yes.
Oh, goody.
Oh. Have they just put the posters up and left?
They have.
Oh, good.
Okay. I will...
You want to see how much you're worth?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, we're priceless.
But like, there's no like discreet about this, and there's nothing about Constance that is discreet. So
yeah, there's nothing about you that is discreet.
We can start a fight and just kind of end up brawling over there.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, look, that's her!" Like, if I walk up there.
No, so when you get up there, you will see that there is a 500,000 reward for Strelv, a 300,000 reward for Crocosmia, 700,000 reward for Rudin, and you're a $100,000 reward.
Maybe you should hand me in.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, because I can escape.
I can escape.
We could be
I'm a pull
escapees
out
together.
or turn into a mouse or...
It's about the same numbers for the other party as well.
Constance is going to turn.
Maybe we should hand them in.
With the exception of Autumn. Autumn's on there. He's worth 1 million.
Whoa.
He is
what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
He's
put a decimal in
listed-
there, make it less.
He's listed as number 1.
Well, we
I mean, it
could.
doesn't look like Autumn anymore, so
No, it's the original version
They-
of Autumn. in
they
the
I
second
wouldn't be able
one.
to find him.
Did? No.
No.
I mean, I wonder if you get the portion if you tell them where they're at.
Wow, y'all.
They
No.
ditched us.
Hi, I am
They
not this
ditched
person
us.
you're looking for, but I know where this person you're looking for is. I like that idea. I want to see it work.
No, I don't know that. I can't really do much in the way
Cosmere
of disguises.
person and Autumn are definitely in that town over there.
Mhm.
Does
Yeah.
it say anything other than the prices, like why we're wanted?
It says who to speak to get more information.
Who does it say to speak to?
Captain of the Guard, Brad Chaddington.
Oh,
Right.
fucking
Okay.
garbage.
Brad
I love you guys
Garbage.
so much.
fucking Chaddington.
I will.
Guys are the greatest.
With my cloak up, I will go ahead and at least temporarily change the color of my scales that are visible.
Mhm.
The presentation, just kind of a quick little shift of color on myself.
Mhm.
Walk up and look, and just very quickly, shoot. We know that Brad Chaddington is actually Asmodeus, right? We've been told this.
You have been told this.
Yes.
You know that he is the avatar for Asmodeus.
Yeah.
The Avatar.
Hmm.
But you are the only ones that know this.
Who
The rest of the
you
world is
are.
not aware of this.
Just gonna. Unfortunately, I can't make this. Actually, no, I can. I will go ahead and very quickly kind of make a little charcoal stick, little pen and ink to appear in my hand, and just cross out his name and put Asmodeus on a few of them.
That's funny.
It works. It does say crossed out Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Spelled correctly too.
Yep. And I'm just just shrug my shoulders and wander off.
You
Make
get
it-
outside.
Make a very big show of it,
As you get outside, it is cool, crisp. The salt air hits you real, like in the feel goods.
whoa.
I don't know about you guys, but the smell of salt air makes me all happy. The night is clear out. You can see the stars. All million of them.
Billions and billions of stars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know we're all wanted people and such, but now we're really wanted. Doesn't help that the actual demonic prince is the one putting up the bounty on us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it means I guess we have to find a way to look different for a bit. I don't have any magics to do such. I was checking through my scrolls and such, and I don't have anything. I mean, you can change your appearance, and Rudin, you can just change your clothes and just not be who you are.
I have
Constitute,
disguise skills. So...
I have a disguise kit, but I mean, I'm still Dragonkin. I'm not going to change my appearance enough to not be Dragonkin.
Kinda
I
hard
thought the
to-
green to changing the shorts to green was like, who will ever figure that out?
I mean, this is more for
Did
the
you
fun
grow
of
a
it.
beard?
No, kids don't grow beard. You don't have hair. I mean, Constance and I are the ones that are hard time, I believe.
How long did you guys stare at that wanted poster? And
No.
were you only staring at yourselves?
So,
I would have looked at everyone just to see who was
Mhm.
there.
so
Yeah, no, I was looking at everybody. But I was only there long enough to glance at everybody and then turn back around and say, only $100,000 and be upset.
What's $1?
Gold. Rudin, if you looked at yourself, you would also see hidden to the left of your poster, like it goes to your poster, and then behind it there's another one just below it. You will see Mr. Dr. the Pib.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah. Ooh, is he worth money?
He is. His whereabouts are unknown.
Because he's not aware. He's just a regular person. He's not aware.
He is worth 300,000.
So,
Could buy a nice ranch.
Rudin, Strolv,
Yes.
maybe you could go and cause some sort of disruption and and I'll go over and just take the posters down while you're. And they won't know then, because the
You want me
posters
to
will be
start a fight with a dwarf?
Well, this can't be the only place they put posters, right?
You're going to book other places as well. Yes.
Yeah, but
We
it
can
takes
break
care
out
of.
our musical instruments and make a great musical band.
I'm just
that'll
gonna
rock
go
the whole
out.
place.
I'm just gonna go over and rip them down. 'Cause-
Go for it.
As you rip them down, you will
Yeah.
hear a cheer. Keep going, Lassie! Great job! Tear him down, you tell him!
okay.
The bartender will come over and tell you, most people don't have the balls to stand up to the city guard to tear down their wanted posters.
Well, the city guard, Sorry, I'm not there. Never mind.
I don't think that you need balls, especially. I certainly don't have those, but I'll stand up to them. No problem. What's the issue with the town guard, anyway?
They're following orders, so it's not the person themselves, it's the one giving the orders. He's a little not there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's an issue. Okay. Alright. Maybe I should just deal with him.
If you do, we'd give you ale for free for the rest of your life.
Thank you, but I don't drink. You'd have to do better.
Room and board?
That sounds good. Alright. Leave it with me. And my friends, obviously.
And you were never here.
I like that. Thank you.
Do a history check for me.
Yeah, amazing. 17.
Mm-hmm. You remember him.
I do.
You do. Remember that sleepy podunk town you guys fell asleep in the very, very, very beginning of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the Spider Syndicate member that got away?
Yeah.
That's him.
Okay.
The bartender is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will give him a gold piece and say thank you very much.
No needed. I know what you guys are capable of. I mean, it wasn't even a full year ago I met you guys last.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Exactly. Have a good night.
You too. I'll go over and quietly tell the others. Well, I don't need to. I've got telepathy. I'll tell the others what just happened.
Oh, Spider Syndicate person is the bartender, and he's happy that we're doing this?
Apparently.
That doesn't sound good to me.
I mean,
Should we go kill him?
the Spider Syndicate dude?
I mean, we've been killing them everywhere else we find them.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
They've been attacking us everywhere we go.
Oh, he's not attacking us, and he didn't attack us when we met him before.
He actually ran away. He was terrified.
Okay, well, maybe he turned over a new leaf.
Does it look like he's still in the Spider Syndicate?
He's still got the tattoo.
Yeah,
On
but I
his
mean,
face?
his tattoo is permanent.
It's on his shoulder.
Wait, how did you see his shoulder? Was he taking his clothes off for you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing like a off-the-shoulder little number. It's a
Great.
it's a
Strange fashion
like a-
choice, yes.
yeah.
You're not
like
wearing a
the-
shirt at all, so what the heck? I mean,
You know, like the flamenco dancers wear with the castanets, little off-the-shoulder.
sure,
with
okay,
the
yes.
plaid.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen those, yes, of course, yes.
I think it's the evening's entertainment.
Oh, dear Lord.
Wait, what? What?
As you
To your thing.
I'm gonna say what?
We won't talk about that. That's up to them.
that's a fade to black moment.
Not for me.
So, Cosme, as you're looking around before you leave, I'm assuming you're not just looking at him. You're looking around the area. There is a weird part of the wall behind him.
A weird part of the wall.
It's not exactly like it looks like it's flush, but there's just one part that sticks out.
False
Okay.
wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If that will help you with anything with him.
Not really. I'll mention it to the others and say, what shall we do? Shall we?
At this point, I mean, it may be a secret entrance into their lair, if there's more of them around. But if he's not willing to mess with us, I don't care about him. I want to talk to the Dwarf Queen to get this gold off of us and
Yeah.
end that thing. Because, I mean, if she's... Maybe the money will help them travel. I don't. Maybe they'll help the streets raise their palms. Or maybe we'll find out more about what's going on here. Because if she's been stuck here for 4 years, she would know exactly why the Queen's gone or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay.
But I think we should come back here.
I also
After-
worry the fact that the guards posted this. The
Yeah.
Queen is missing, and it's by order of the person we know is possessed by possessed by Asmodeus.
Mm-hmm.
Just to
Because most of
clarify, there are two queens sitting inside the city of Korth right now. The Queen of Karnath, and then the Dwarf Queen.
Right, but
Yeah.
the Queen Karnath is gone.
She's not
Yes,
been
sir.
seen.
She's been hiding. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she's also. Didn't you say that she'd gone a bit?
Yeah, they said she went crazy and no one's seen her for 4 years. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
gone as in no one's seen her. So I mean, we don't know that means she's here in hiding or she just is gone. Period.
Mhm.
Like as far as we know, she may as well not even be here.
Okay.
It is late, I'm sure. We probably can't drop it on the Queen unannounced. This late in the evening. We can try. I'm leery of spending too much time here because, yes, there's a lot of problems, obviously, in this place.
I love
Like
that word
everywhere we
anyway.
go. Leery?
It's not a word we use over here. It's very weird. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to try go see the Queen, or do you want to find a place to rest?
What say you all?
I don't know. Do we need to rest?
You
right now?
don't. It's dark out, but that's the only reason you would be resting.
Maybe we can stay there under their protection so no one can mess with us.
And if she'll see us tonight, it's probably a good thing to go and, you know.
Maybe we can get a
especially that we-
spot of tea.
What, Dwarf Queen? Maybe.
I'm gonna use my at will Pass Without Trace, just to stop people from actually following us and giving us bonus to stealth, in case we want to just sneak up there under the cover of moonlight and
move quietly through the city and use cover and not be obvious where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're heading up that way. Just roll your stealth and add +10.
Oh no.
Roll your stealth and add +10.
20.
So that's a +10. Wow.
He's
19.
saved me.
Rudin.
Where's my screen changed?
What it's all about though, isn't it?
None of us are stealthy.
You can do guidance on top of that as well.
Rudin is missing.
You have to call guidance before you do the spell.
It's hard to do guidance on stealth. I'm never really a fan of that.
All
Stealth is an overtime action, guidance is a one-time thing. It's like,
okay.
like, I will guide myself to be stealthy.
Yes.
That's
Be
Rudin's
loud and
token.
proud.
That's Rudin's token. Now it's loading. Yay!
Rudin has the highest stealth in the party. Awesome.
29. Nice.
With a +3.
So the guards that are walking around, they rolled a 15. They don't see you all. You all are stealthily able to move through, but there seems to be a higher presence of guard out at night than there was during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Also, if we see any posters, we should just remove them quietly.
You won't see any posters on this side or headed toward the area. Once you get into Area 3, you will find a wanted poster board right outside what looks like a small ambassador's building.
Are we on it?
What?
Are we on that? Are we on that one?
Yes, you're over that.
Okay.
I assume that's what you were working your way toward.
Yes.
Yeah. Take them down then. Definitely take them down.
Mm-hmm.
We could just draw on them, and put little mustaches on our faces, but they don't recognize us.
Constance, you're blinded again.
Why is the 3 Rudins?
I don't know.
There's 2 up here and there's 1 here.
And you're blinded again, and this time it lasts a little longer.
Okay,
Am I seeing anything in particular?
You're seeing an angel.
An angel? Of music?
No. Because I don't want to have that stuck in my head. No.
Oh.
No.
Too late.
There's...
Sing, my angel.
Sorry, I'm now it's in my head that you didn't even sing it. So
See, this is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sorry because it's fantastic.
It is. You were correct in that. Can I see enough to see if I can recognize this angel, or is it just like a silhouette?
It is. You see the angel. I'm going to send you a picture here soon.
Okay.
It is not somebody you've seen before.
Okay.
Where is her picture? In your head, you will hear, "The city must be cleansed. It's your job. Make sure you go beneath."
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Beneath the city.
Okay.
Back in the sewers.
Are we in the same place we were in the sewers?
No.
No, that was the place.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking, but he said that, and I was like, wait.
I mean, it could be something similar.
If you go to the bio page, that is what you see.
Bio page of who?
I didn't send it. I thought I sent it to go to everybody.
No, it's on. You've got it on Nans too. It's just appeared on the
yeah,
on the
I sent it
Discord.
to them. But I told it to show it to all players.
Where do we find it on the in what folder?
It should just appear on the screen.
Nope.
By hitting show to all players.
Nope. You're showing it to Nans too, just not us.
No, that's ridiculousness. Probably because she's not listed as an NPC, which is stupidness. All players. But I'll drop her picture on the map for you.
She's tiny.
Not
I'm
anymore.
blind.
Whoa, she's pretty.
That is who Constance. That's who you see in your vision. Who's telling you to go under the city, and it's your job to cleanse it.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell that to these guys. Obviously, that there's something going on. I'm not sure why I'm seeing this person or why they're saying what they're saying, but she's telling me that the city needs cleansing and that we need to go underground.
Well, it is a mission then. Still want to meet with the Dwarf Queen to get rid of this coin. But
Yeah,
seem to be in the
I
same
wonder-
place.
The coin.
let's do that first, and then
Maybe the Dwarf Queen will know more of what's happening here since she's been stuck here for a while.
Probably got a job or two for us as well.
All right then. Well,
Mhm.
let us find her.
Yes, let us find her.
Embassy.
To the front door.
You go to the door. You will knock on the door. They're not
Tap.
guards.
There's no guards.
There's no guards.
Does anybody answer the door?
As you've knocked.
Mm-hmm.
Is it locked?
Are you checking to see if it's locked?
Yes, I will check
Yeah.
to see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
Then we will go in and shut the door behind us.
This is never a good sign.
No.
Right?
Open it. Supposedly the door has been opened forcefully in some way.
Yes, the deadbolt where it would be is broken apart.
Recently?
You can't really tell. Wood is wood.
Other fresh
It is. It is eerily quiet in here.
Wonderful.
Are my spidey senses tingling as we enter?
Not recently. After she's told you her message, it is not gotten weird.
Okay.
Well, let's go in and see if there's any survivors inside or anyone left behind. Get information from.
Uh-huh.
I'm willing to bet the Dwarf Queen has been taken below the city as well, and now we got something to save her.
Okay. Let's go see.
In we go.
So you go in, and it would look like a rich person's mansion. You walk into an opened area. Everything's made of marble.
Very uncomfortable.
Nothing seems to be knocked over. Nothing seems to be misplaced or not where it should be. All the doors seems to be closed.
Any sounds of or lights from underneath doors anywhere, or
No, do a perception or yeah, it'd be a perception. Do a perception.
Nice, Charles.
Good job, Shelv. You're rolling hot tonight.
like yesterday?
Yeah, but we like when you roll badly on
I
Saturday.
I know.
Saturday is a good time to roll bad.
That's my favorite.
Shove, you won't hear anything at first. Everybody's being, while stealth is still activated, it's still a little loud, kind of echo from, the plate mail paladin behind you. But you hear a faint, quiet. Have to be quiet if they come back. And crackling of a fire. In a back room.
I head towards it.
I hear some people talking and there's the sound of a fire in the back. This way. That way.
Okay.
As as you all head in there, the door that you hear, you can see a small light coming out from under the door. The door's locked.
Rodin, can you open the door? Are you skilled at that at all?
Unfortunately, only with the backside of my battle axe.
Let's see here.
Is there a window in the door? Is there enough of a space under the door to actually see into the room?
No, the door, it's a double door, like French doors. Double wooden
easy
door.
to pound through.
With windows?
No windows.
No windows. You said the
Solid
light was
wooden door.
coming from underneath.
Yes. Like,
Crack.
when you have your
Crack
door
under the-
closed,
under
a
the
crack under the door.
Yeah, but if I lie down on the ground, can I see under it?
You can see feet. Furniture feet.
I just need to see into the room to be able to teleport in there.
Yeah, you can see a couch.
How many pairs of feet can I see in there?
It's furniture
Couch
feet,
feet.
not people feet.
Furniture feet.
No, okay, no people feet.
No people feet, furniture feet.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like very many.
I will prepare
Right.
my battle axe in case I have to charge through the door to get you.
Oh, to be a druid right now and turn into a fly.
Or a mouse. Or
Or a
Um,
mouse. Or, anything else.
squeeze underneath the doorway.
A cat, because cats can open doors.
So, my face step says as a bonus action I can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. And I can use a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus.
You can get in there. You will be alone.
Okay, and then I'll see if there's a key in the door or if I can unlock it from this side.
So when you get onto the other side, you are normal size you.
Yes.
You will hear a scream, and then 6 pole arms will drop in front around and circle around you.
Nice.
Halt! Who are you? How did you get in here?
I will lay on the floor and look under the thing for the feet of my friend.
It came under the door. We mean no harm. We're looking for I forgot her name.
Lady Iron Fist.
Iron
Fist.
We're looking for Lady Iron Fist.
How many are you?
4.
And what do you want of Lady Iron Fist?
We've been sent here by a family member to give her something.
The 1 pole arm will lift away and will go into the back room where it's very dark. Back of the room.
What are they?
Whispering.
I mean, besides the pole arms, who's holding the pole arms? Are they dwarves?
Okay.
Are they
Yes.
people? Are they... Okay. That's
They
the important
are.
part. Pole arms, like floating in midair? What?
Yep,
Sorry.
just pole arms floating in midair.
Are you a spider with many feet now?
Oh, no doubt not that word.
Can I open the door and let my friends in?
No. Hold
Okay.
on. He's talking. They'll be back. So, Shrub, to calm your questions here.
Remember to thunder away the door.
It's not even in the room, so you can wait.
It's a mixture of a half elf and dwarf and human that are holding these pole arms.
Lightning in my hands. I'm like, get ready to blast open the door.
I can pull her back out. I can pull her back out with magic.
Gerald, what was the name of the place that we came from where they gave us the money for?
Let me see. Breland was the country. The dwarf was. They didn't have dwarves. They had Dwarven City written down.
Other Iron Fist.
Well, it was
the name because that's
Sorry.
like, oh yeah, it's the dead
Aether.
grandfather that I mean.
Aether Iron Fist. Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
a
I gave
It's
you
a
a name.
dead
It's just
grandfather that sent the stuff, though, isn't it? We're not going to say
is.
that, are we?
Yeah.
Right
It
now?
is
Yeah.
the dead grandfather that sent that stuff.
Yeah, oh, the ghost of her grandfather sent us. No, we're not going to say that right now. Not till we're talking to her, at least.
Crocosmia, you will see.
I'll tell them where we came from.
You'll see
Dwarven City and Breland.
a red light, almost like somebody smoking a tobacco pipe, and then the guard will come back over. Let him in. Apparently, she's fine. They all look confused at each other. The polearms will get put away. They will magically unlock the door, then unlock the door, and then open it up. You rest of y'all can come in.
I'll be sitting in the doorway with lightning play over my hand and ready to blast open the door. I'm like,
Whoa,
And I'm
whoa!
just laying on the floor.
It's all good.
I will
He's
step
not
aside a
going to
little
hurt
bit.
anybody.
Well, just kind of.
Put the
Step
lightning
back.
away, Stroll.
Good lord,
Mm-hmm.
we don't mean any harm. We're trying to protect our queen.
Yeah. It's all good.
She
We
here?
admire
Well-
you for that.
The one will point over to the dark corner over in the back. She's there until we know what you're really doing here.
Well, I will pull off my bag off my shoulder and give it a shake, and a lot of coin will clank around because it's full. I will reach in and pull a few coins out and delivery from your homeland. Gonna drop a few coins on the floor.
That's a lot. That's for her?
Uh-huh.
You will look confused.
Kind of look back over at her. Courtesy of your grandfather.
My grandfather, he's dead. She'll
Yes,
come
and
out
he
of the shadows.
He had us
Yeah.
do a few tasks in order to get this, and he wanted us to bring this to you. So, kind of open up the flap there, and bag of holding full, and
Yeah.
Wow.
Is
So-
it 600,000? Is that how much it was? Yeah.
Mhm. So
I'll tell her
a,
it's 600,000.
a dead guy gave you a bunch of gold after doing some tasks
Told us to bring it to you.
in your home.
in my home.
Yes.
Said you were important.
What of my father?
Don't know. So the person we talked to there was the brother.
Is that her father?
Was her brother?
Her brother.
Her brother.
I don't know. We met your brother there, but he ran off before we had a chance to speak with him.
Well, that's because he's a coward.
That was obvious. Yes.
He's also a glutton,
Glutton-
little piece of
Glutton.
pig.
Yes.
Yeah,
A little bit
you can tell
uncouth.
the disdain she has for her brother.
A
Mm-hmm.
little bit
Yes.
uncouth. Not a king at all. I'm
No.
sorry to say.
Your grandfather was
No.
very impressive, though.
He was.
But he is truly dead, right? I'm gonna pull you in
He
to the
is.
map.
I mean, your grandfather. Yes.
Whoa. Have we just all gone like
So she's
dizzy? Is it blurry in here for everybody,
It's
or
very
is it?
blurry. Yeah.
very blurry. Yes, because it's one of those maps that's not 4K.
Okay.
Let me shrink it and see if that helps.
Yeah, I mean, they get super tiny and it's not quite so blurry, but
Yeah.
you need,
So
you need to download the full-size pictures.
that was
If
the
you don't-
full size picture. I
If you
downloaded.
download the thumbnails, you get the tiny little picture, and then when you blow it up, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like actually open up the picture fully and then download the full
and then
version of the
download
picture.
it. Yeah.
You will
Could run
show
this
me
on-
how to do that. Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You opened into here.
Yeah. So we'll go look back at Constance. Do you sense anything here? Did you sense it before outside?
Yes.
It's not me.
Constance, yes. You do.
Okay. What do I sense?
There is a fiend. Fiend? Pretty sure. Nope, it's Fey Fiend or Celestial, correct?
Yes.
Yes, it is Fiend.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can look over
Let's
at her.
check everybody's necks.
Are you checking everybody's necks?
I
I think
mean,
we should.
there's 6 of them plus her, right? It's
7 total, yep.
Yeah.
The 6 guards will all have the red dot, but she will not.
This
oh,
bracelet of telepathy, as well as having telepathy within the party,
Mhm.
am I able to speak to somebody outside of the party using it?
If you beat their roll, yeah, sure.
If I beat their role,
is
Yeah.
it-
I want to speak. I want to speak
Oh.
to her if I possibly can.
Mhm.
Without.
Hmm.
Yeah, you totally can. She has no modifiers.
no wisdom. How much a
Mm.
queen is she?
She has intellect.
Still,
Oh, is it a wisdom? Okay.
maybe
Just rolled a
wisdom
D20.
there.
Mhm. Either way, you beat it. Mhm. Roll these.
Yeah. My wisdom modifier is a +6, so yeah.
Well, you wouldn't roll anyway. It's not a roll off. It's her save.
Mhm.
Okay. So there's an issue with these guards. It's a phenomena that that we've encountered. Is there any way that we can talk to you privately? We honestly mean you no harm.
Which one of us would you like to speak to, darling?
I was speaking to her. Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
The other ones had dots. She did not.
she the angel, or is she the fiend?
It was a fiend that Constance felt.
She felt an angel outside.
She spoke to an angel outside, and she feels fiend.
From the angel. I don't know that the angel's necessarily inside of here. I mean, she may be, but
I think the fiend is inside of her. I think
that's definitely possible.
she's obviously being possessed, I think, by it. How do we do this?
Well, you're talking to her telepathically, and she asked you the question, which one of her would you like to speak to?
I mean, if you tell me your names, I can tell you which one.
The
That's the
name
one
is
I
a
want.
very powerful thing.
Oh, yeah. My name's Cosmia. How are you?
I'm nice. How are you? Strel. And with that, we'll go to break.
Okay.
God damn it, now. Don't like any of this. I'm
All
still
right,
here.
so now we're back, and Cosmere was talking to the queen and the thing inside the queen's head.
I speak to what's her name? Iron Fist?
Lady Iron Fist?
Yes, her, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Give me a moment. Hi.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I mean, I know it's probably going to sound a little bit weird, but your dead grandfather sent us
Yes, you said that already.
with, like, the money and stuff. And what's going on here? Why are there more than one of you in there?
Oh, she told you. Okay, so hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
This person came to me and told me that if I made a deal with them that I would be able to grow strong in power.
The warlock.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
So I took her up on my offer and ever since then she's been telling me what to do.
Yeah, how's that going for you?
Not great. Honestly, if I could get her out of my head, I'd appreciate it, but I don't know what else to do.
You got any ideas, Constance?
I know that she doesn't control my body.
Well, that's good.
At least I don't
at
think.
least.
At least I don't think.
You're not a
Not
total
that
meat
I've-
puppet then.
Yeah.
You just have a voice in your head.
Yes, and they tell me how to do things and what to say to get what I need, but sometimes the things that she says is just downright evil.
Weird that, letting a fiend into your brain.
Is it a
They would
fiend?
be. Oh yeah.
Oh, well. Shoot.
Bang.
I don't have a gun. But leave it with me.
You don't want me to do anything?
Do you have a way to get them out of you?
I'm a warrior. I hit things with my big old stick. I mean, I could hit myself, but I don't know how well that would do with anything.
Rudin knows.
You want us to fight you?
Well, I'd prefer not to die. No, that would not be optimal. I would prefer to go home and rescue my people from the stupidness that is my brother.
Yes, that would be better for everybody, I think. What do you guys think? Do we have any way of getting this thing out of her?
The only
Constance?
spell that
Can we hear any of
have
this?
is
Whispering?
What's that, Constance?
not. I don't really have any spells that do anything except for protect from good and evil, but she's already possessed. So, I mean, could I try to attack the fiend with radiant damage and not attack her?
I believe protection from good and evil would give her.
It just says that if they're already possessed, she has advantage on a saving throw.
Yeah.
She doesn't get a saving throw. She signed a contract.
Exactly.
She made a pact.
Yeah.
Do we think she's cursed?
Can check, Rudin.
Made a pact with the devil.
Where's
if you
the
can
pact?
talk her into hugging me, maybe I'll try remove curse.
Is the pact verbal or is it a written contract?
It was originally verbal, but nothing had happened. And then when I met her, it was sign this piece of paper.
With your blood.
Well, it came out in red.
Actually, I can't hear any of this, so I really can't say that. I mean, I assume we're getting some of this second hand, but I mean, I can't talk to her directly. So. Unless she's willing to talk to us out of earshot with her guards.
I think the only reason that Kokosmia did it telepathically is so because the guards have the red dot. She does not.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't trust them. But now,
Mm-hmm. Well, until we can talk to her, the rest of us can talk to her without. We can't really do much.
Yeah. So, I'll just say, can we come over and talk to you?
Well, of course. I don't have any issues.
Can we talk to you and not whoever it is that's in there?
Well, I don't know how to shut them out. I can try.
Okay.
I'm worried more about the guards.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the guards?
They're all possessed by something. Who?
Like me?
No.
Oh.
They have red marks on the backs of their necks.
Yeah, more like mind control.
I noticed that like 3 days into being here. Do I have one?
No.
Huh. Wonder why.
Because you let them in without them having to do it, I guess. You signed a thing that it's basically left out a welcome mat in your brain.
Have you seen any form of gate or other infernal presence in the area?
I mean, besides the one at the school. But I don't think that's an angelic gate, isn't it?
Have you been to the school?
I have. I met with Nona.
What's she like?
Short.
He's wonderful, I'm sure. So you went there and then came back here?
We were trying to figure out if there was a way to get an audience with the queen, and I know that the queen is really good friends with her, with Nona, and
The queen hasn't been seen for 4 years.
Yes.
And Nona hasn't done anything about this in 4 years.
She's been working on it. She's a little frustrated.
So, let me get this straight. This all-powerful hero from 250 years ago can't seem to figure out how to help a queen for 4 years.
Don't yell at me. I didn't do it.
I am not yelling at you. I am just frustrated that these all-powerful people seem to be either mucking things up or not fixing any problems and expecting us to do it all for them.
Well, who exactly are you?
You're nobodies. Not really.
Okay.
I was a traveling performer who mixed up with a bunch of people who are wonderful people, but we are not world-changing epic hero people.
But you could be one day, right?
We've been into hell a couple times now and fought demons and closed demonic gates and done some pretty ridiculous things, but I think we're flying blind here most of the time.
Yeah.
And we had this money for you to be able to do things you need to do, and now I suppose you have an army camped here somewhere that can't go anywhere because the queen hasn't given you permission.
They're right outside the gate.
How big of an army?
We're looking at 300,000 strong.
They're just camped outside. 300,000 dwarves are camped outside the gate. How are you feeding them to people?
They've got hunting scouts and things that they do in the forests.
That would complete everything within weeks. How long you been there for? How long?
They're going fishing.
Again,
They've got druids in the party.
you outnumbered the city 5-1.
Yes,
At
but
least.
I don't want it to be an act of war.
Of course
I don't
not.
need to be controlling 2 places, and to go through Karnath without her permission, it would be an act of war.
You went to the school.
With Nona.
So can't Nona get permission?
If anybody could find... She can't give it.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't think to ask.
Well, let's find out if you can. She may be able to transport all 300,000 of them wherever you need to go. And not have to go through Karnath at all.
Not that strong, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. She's supposed to be some epic, wonderful hero. But 200 years ago, she's
That's
a
what I
god.
heard.
Teleportation is still teleportation.
Sure. But I mean,
Yeah, she can cast
if you were
it.
20th level 250 years ago, I can imagine they get a little more powerful since then.
Yeah.
Ways of doing a
little
lot
bit.
more. I mean, yeah.
Listen. All I know is about 4 years ago, a week after I got here, things kind of came to a standstill, and everybody's brain went to mush.
So, this is what I'm wondering. How in the hell did 300,000 dwarves survive here for 4 years and not wipe out every bit of the ecosystem in a matter of months? Like, there's not enough here to keep. Never mind.
If I'm being honest, I haven't checked on them in a while. I don't know if they're all still there or not. I've been kind of sequestered here.
For 4 years.
Yeah, I'm free to roam around the city, but I can't go outside the gates.
You went to see Nona.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Who's outside the gates?
Yep.
Uh-huh. So...
But I didn't walk back in. She teleported me back here. She'll actually point to a room over here, Strel.
Mm-hmm.
And that room has a teleportation circle in it.
Okay. So... I don't know. My brain hurts now.
Sorry. All I want to do is go home. Take what's left of the army, or if the whole army is still there, and just go home.
Is that safe for you to do while you're possessed by a fiend?
No? Yes? I don't know.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Do you know how to get rid of it?
No, not if you signed a contract. We can try to find out, but...
You think you could find the contract and rip it up?
I'm the only one who's seen it.
Do you know where it is?
No, she put it in her pocket.
So then is it in your pocket if she's inside you?
Right? Can you check?
For 4 years, it's been sitting in her pocket.
The whole time.
Here it is.
She didn't change clothes once.
I mean, those dwarves sure didn't.
Man. So, I mean, I don't know what to do. What about the guards? Can you at least help them?
Anything we do will be temporary unless we remove the influence of what's causing the problem. Which is probably related to the queen.
We can dispel it then, can't we?
Underneath the building.
But what if they try to attack us? What? Well,
We attack them right back.
do we have permission to do that if they attack us? Knowing that...
Guards?
Yeah.
They're there to protect me, and if I tell them that you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can do things non-lethally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can choose not to kill people.
Absolutely.
Okay. So. When was the last time you saw Nona?
4 months ago.
Months.
She
4
was
years, 4
frustrated
months,
and
4
angry.
days.
Was she frustrated and angry because you signed a contract, or with the whole...
With the whole queen thing. She was angry at me for the contract thing for a while. And then she got over. Well, I think she got over. I don't think you truly get over that, but she was no longer angry at me outwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Has this passenger ever asked you to do anything not so good?
Once. But I fought it off and I didn't do it.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're going to make this place better, I have to deal with what's happening to the queen here. Look over at Constance. You've been given a task by someone, correct?
I have.
You have a person in your head too?
Something like that.
I was just opposite side of the spectrum.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
When you make packs, at least make packs with the right side.
Oh, then this place might be for you. She'll point over here. It looks like a normal fireplace. Except for one of the sconces on the wall appears to be a little crooked.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we'll straighten it and make it look normal.
So you're gonna fix it to make it look normal?
Well,
Are we not gonna let Constance do that?
I can't stand it. It's not even with the other one.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and see if it opens a door or something.
Which way are you turning it?
It's crooked. Which way is it crooked to? Like which?
Clockwise. It's crooked clockwise. Like if you continue to turn it clockwise, it would do more things. Going counterclockwise would put it back up straight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go clockwise.
As you do, the fireplace opens. A gust of wind blows out. A set of stairs starts to build itself going downward, and the Queen Iron Fist will recoil back here to the corner where it's dark. All the guards look in amazement. We never knew that was there.
It was well hidden, obviously.
Nobody thought to trade in the sconce.
Nobody fixed the front door.
It bothered nobody.
Nobody fixed the front door.
How long has your front door been broken? I'll say it to everybody.
This evening, somebody tried to break in, and the guards had fought them off for a little bit, and then what was left of my guard brought me here.
What did they fight?
I don't know. I was rushed back here almost immediately.
Well,
Nobody told you?
there's no bodies. Are any of these folks here to fight them or see what fought them? Ask the guards. What attacked you guys?
The guards will tell you that they are her protector, but it looked like an alien.
What's an alien?
So it had a lot of tentacle-y looking thingies and a squid-like head and a bunch of teeth in the front.
A big eye in the middle.
Yeah, but yeah. You've seen one?
Actually, I will pull up an image of like
The specter?
a spectator and pull up an image of a mind flare. Which one of these?
The spectator.
This. Wonderful. So, well,
What's
hopefully
the mind
there's
flare?
that. We saw one of those in hell.
You actually went there? Upon hearing that, the Queen, Lady Iron Fist, will pass out and materialize in front of you is the Fiend.
Well, hello there.
You were in hell, were you?
We certainly were.
Were
Yes.
you the ones that killed my sister?
Depends
I
who
don't
your
know who's your
sister
sister.
You killed my father?
After dying.
Oh, we're reading each other's sentences. This is bad.
Oh man. Her name was Belle.
We did not catch names of people.
Nobody gave us their name.
The name is a very powerful thing.
You just gave it to us.
Killing people's sisters isn't really the thing that we do a lot, to be fair. Depends if she
Gave-
tried to kill us first.
It gave her a dead name. It gave you a dead name.
If someone tries to kill us, we try to kill them right back. But otherwise,
Okay.
Does she look like you?
Sort of.
Do I recognize her?
Um,
Did we kill someone that looks like her?
do a history check.
Oh God.
All of you can do a history check.
all
wanna
of us
say-
can do a
yeah.
history check.
Mhm.
Look at my
Wow,
rolls tonight.
Strel, you are hot tonight. Good lord.
God.
Wow,
And I'm not.
I got
All right.
7.
So, no, she's a negative one. Not a negative one. She's a nat one.
Yeah.
All right. So, the rest of you are trying to remember. You're hitting your heads. You remember hell. You're just having a hard time placing who this is. Strelv,
Yep.
you know this is Glacia.
This is Glassy. Period. This is her.
Wow.
Well,
Now?
the
Or the
image-
sister is.
No, the person she was talking about, her sister, was Belle. This is Glacia.
We are talking to Glacia right now.
I am not full level of power that I should be. This creature is supposed to be helping me gain energy to do so.
This creature.
Just looking at the queen.
Mm-hmm. I could tear up her contract. I would much rather have you. And she will point to Crocosmia.
No. No.
She doesn't get to speak for herself, huh,
No.
Strel? She's just
I mean, I'm staring at her at Glacia, just like, no.
No.
I mean,
What
obviously, Crocosmia has final say, but I'm like, I'm going to stand by and let that happen. Just no.
What would you give me to leave her be? Otherwise, I'm going back in.
What would you want? Because Crocosmia is not an option.
She will look at you with like the most disdainful taste ever, and then look over at Rudin. He got something useful on him.
Don't know. I got nothing.
She's unconscious right now, isn't she?
The Lady Fist, yes.
I got arrows. I got the blood rock from an elemental. I got a book A is for Apple.
Do I know anything from? Is it studying arcane where I know anything about how to break pacts?
A little bit, yeah. And it's your stereotypical: you rip up the contract or you kill the fiend.
And is she physically in front of us right now?
Yeah,
she is.
I'm starting to think either attack her or find a way to pick up the unconscious body of this Iron Fist lady and just fuck off.
But she would still be under the contract.
Yeah. It would just be a matter of time before she found her and was able to re-enter. Shove, your history check was high enough. You know this is more than just a little contract.
She made a pact.
It's more than that. She's using her as a avatar.
And the other two things I got in my backpack is blood from an eyeball thingy and blood from a puddle in a sewer. Unless you want my wand of pyrotechnics.
You have something in your blood that I would like to have.
Who?
There's a lot of rum
Rudin.
left over from a little while ago.
Rudin.
Well, I could give a total stranger a vial of my blood for a purpose we'll never know until they decide to attack us with it.
Yeah, I don't like that option.
We can go down the stairs.
There's always the option attacking her.
Or we have an angelic presence with us, and there's an angelic presence nearby us that Constance just ran into. I'd say we...
Yeah.
Constance
was like literally 2 seconds away from attacking her, especially after she was rude. So like,
I will just step aside, kind of like let Constance like.
Constance is like talking through gritted teeth. Like she hates her just as much as she is apparently hating Constance back. So like she's already got her hand on the Holy Avenger and just kind of like slowly bringing it out, hoping that she doesn't have to fight her, but is more than willing to kill this bitch, basically.
Quick question: what are the guards doing with this demonic person looking in front of us?
Their hands are on their polearms, ready to... Well, some of them already have it down and pointing at her, and and protecting Lady Iron Fist.
All right.
Okay. Well, they need to know that this is what's possessing her, and we need to stop it from going back in. Where is she, by the way?
It's on. Let's do this.
Where is she? Can you put her on the map?
I will put her on the map.
Cheers,
I feel like it's our only choice at this point. Like, we're not going to give her Dow's blood either. So, like...
No. Yeah. Like, yeah, go ahead and keep this dwarf queen and whatever's happening in the city. And just, never mind the fact that you're the sister of someone we had to kill in hell to stop these gates and everything else. Like, come on.
Like, we tried the alternative, but she's being difficult, so she's got to die.
She's being difficult.
Yeah.
She's in charge of the 6th layer of hell. Of course she's being difficult.
She
Being
chose violence.
difficult.
Oh, dear Lord. Alright,
And
I don't have
she can
her
go
token.
back there.
I don't have her token, but we'll use this token. Come on, load. Load up. Thank you.
No. Bring your friends.
She's here.
The bearded lady.
I like her beard. It's very, very, yeah,
Fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
fashionable. Nice facial
Mama said
hair,
I can
bitch.
never hit a bearded lady.
That's a bearded devil. Don't worry about it.
The bearded devil. Strauss. Hold on.
Come
Alright,
on.
so we're going to initiative order. Let me pull that up.
Right.
Oh crap. Garbage.
Garbage.
Actually decent for once. I normally roll a 0.
I got everybody's back today.
I
don't
did
worry
use
about
my last level up, though, to get my dexterity off of a negative modifier. It's +0, but at least it's not negative
Well,
anymore.
Nice.
You're so nice. She was like, I'm not taking a feat. I'm just going to do this thing.
Exactly.
You could always train and get it up there. Do I still have...
Yeah, I didn't
Her
think about
picture.
that.
Wow.
It's just downtime. We haven't had it, but when we had any.
Not yet. This was supposed to be it, but you know, you wanted to fight Glacia.
High initiative.
Oh yeah, let's just let the demon chick do whatever she wants in the middle of the city here. When an angel, why the
Oh,
hell is
yeah,
she
let me
here? If the
stop.
angel, like, come on,
Don't yell at me,
Oh.
Stroh.
are you on you?
It's a thing.
I mean, he is, but he doesn't mean it.
I know. I fully intended on you guys attacking and killing her.
I hope you did.
Mm-hmm. Well,
How did we
sending
run
her
it?
back. Sending her
tried
back to her
peace first.
plane.
We tried peace first, but she chose
Wait,
violence.
They're under our
Oh.
nose next to just leave her alone.
She woke up and chose violence. Don't worry about that.
Mhm. She did. And then she, like, basically rolled her eyes at me, so, like, Constance is, like, ready to kill her.
I will roll your eyes right out of your head.
Like, I was nice and spoke to you. You could have at least looked me in the eye when you spoke back.
No,
Right.
no. I'm not ready for combat because I wasn't expecting combat today.
Then don't put demons under our noses. Crazy
I had
woman.
to. I had
And
to.
then make him say no to everything.
Alright, let's roll. Initiative Glacia.
Oh goody.
I am so glad I get to go first.
Wow, that's amazing.
I will take it.
You're going first. You're going first.
I mean, how many times has Sora gone first? Never.
Never. I know, right? She rolled a 3 yesterday. Ugh.
I think this is the first time in this campaign I have went first. I'm normally like
You're normally
last
last.
or second
Yeah.
to last.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
Ariel was usually right before me. Like, we always roll low. Okay, I'm gonna move up. This is her, right? So it looks like
Mhm.
she got a Santa hat on.
Because she does have a Santa hat on. It's Christmas time,
Okay, I
no?
was just wondering if I'm not zoomed in, so I was wondering
No.
if I was seeing
Got it.
things.
She's got
That's
a
actually
beard.
a male. That's a male
I
token.
know.
It's actually a white turban. And a little black beard.
Is there a +3? What is that?
Do
yes,
you have
probably
bless
you're
on?
blessed.
Oh, how did I turn that off? Oh, I see it.
Carefully.
Okay, it's off now. Because it shouldn't be on, right? Because that was from last game.
Correct.
Yeah, we're not currently blessed.
Okay, so a 13.
13 will not hit.
Does she have advantage against demons?
With your sword, I think you do, don't you?
You have advantage against demons?
I don't. Can I see the sword? Oops, I didn't mean to hit it again. I mean, we can count that as my second roll to get another attack, but hold on, let me look it up because I don't have anything on here that tells me about it.
When you hit a fiend or undead with it, the creature takes an extra 2d10 radiant damage.
Well, see if it actually has any bonus, any advantage or anything else like that.
While you hold the drawn sword, it creates an aura in a 10-foot radius around you. You and all creatures friendly to you in the aura have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. If you have 17 or more levels in Paladin, the radius of the aura increases to 30 feet.
Well,
So no, I don't get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Second hit worked though.
You do have DM advantages.
Inspiration.
Yeah, those things. Which you can use to take the other roll. Just so you know, Jim.
Yeah, good.
So that 23 was a 20. Oh, wasn't it 20, was it?
It was a natural 20 with 14.
14,
So yeah, if you spend your inspiration, you can take the 23 on the first roll, and then 16 on the second roll should hit.
I'll do that so that I hit her. Because there ain't no way she don't get hit with a 23.
She will take double your damage from your first attack, but a 16 will miss from your second attack.
Oh, boo.
Okay. Fiends take 2d10 extra radiant.
That's what the radiant is there. That's already. Yeah. That's what the radiant is listed there.
It's already rolled there. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Wow, 2d10. You got 4. Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can always throw a divine smite on the end of that too.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
On to your first one, yeah.
Well, 2d8s, right? Or is it d10?
It's d8s, but it's an extra d8 for each level you cast it up.
But I can't go higher than a 5th level.
You don't have 5th level spell slots yet, do you?
No, so that's correct. I just remember I was looking at it earlier today.
Oh, goody, there she is.
Oh, we can't kill her.
16 radiant.
We absolutely can.
Woo. We can't.
We can and we will. Do it. Believe in yourself.
It just wouldn't be right.
It would.
I'm gonna go up. That's it for my turn. I'm gonna go update my spell slot.
Okay.
Just because she's wearing a bikini doesn't mean that we shouldn't kill her.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Just because she has a beard.
I'm positive. Just remember the beard. Okay.
Cosme, it's your turn.
Okay. You might not see the beard right now. Yeah. So, I don't know if you saw me do what I did earlier, but whilst
I did see you do what you did. Mm-hmm.
Still chatting, I was like, nope.
Saber-tooth tiger? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my friend here.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Did you pull that from on Roll20 or did you look it up?
I just Googled the picture. Google image.
That's the one I had from the first
game.
So
the same one that you posted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might leap behind her actually.
Okay.
So as not to block everybody. There's a space there for me.
Yeah. The guards are there, but they're going to be protecting. I'm gonna shrink your Moorbounder just a little bit.
Okay.
I'll also shrink you a little bit.
You don't want to shrink her, Annie?
No, she's fine.
Okay.
Is she that size then?
Mm-hmm.
How'd she fit in that tiny dwarf? Good grief. It's like them things in Doctor Who. More bounders, long jump, 40 feet, blah blah blah. Multi-tack, 1 blade and 1 claw. $17 and a 25 to hit.
The 25 will hit.
27 damage. Oh no. The 17 doesn't hit her?
No.
Oh, okay.
The 16 didn't hit her earlier.
Nope. Well, at least an 18, if not higher than that.
Isn't that do we get plus for overwhelming or not?
19 won't hit her either.
Okay, cool. Alright. There we go. Nice.
Now that we're doing battle music.
So okay. I just fucked up. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm not doing very well here. I'm getting a bit coming out now. Where's she? There we go. Oh, you got to make her bigger again. I mean smaller. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
Okay.
No big deal.
I didn't get the character sheet out for the saber-toothed tiger. Here we go. I did the Moorbounder instead of that, but it's all good because she's gonna pounce. If the target moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, target must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So I'm going to attempt to claw her first. Oh, oh.
Nice.
So
What was that, Bernie?
I'm going to bite her on the face and hopefully, oh nice, she should now do a DC 14 strength save or be knocked prone.
No, she is knocked prone.
Holy crap.
Hey. So that is 26 damage altogether, and she's on her ass.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
She rolled a 3 and got
Nice.
it. Fell on the ground.
Didn't come up.
Not yet. It's not her turn.
No, when she rolled a 3, it didn't come up, I mean.
I know. It's on Whispers.
Whispers?
For me.
Sneaky little sneak.
Strill.
Okay, I'm just trying to find something here real quick. Hard conditions in the player's hand. I didn't see what. So she is currently prone, right?
She is.
Does that affect dex saves by any chance?
It does not.
Darn,
I mean,
okay.
It's
for her, I will say it is because she does have her wings out, and it will affect whether or not she can move left or right, forward, backwards.
It's only movement option is to crawl, unless it stands up.
Yeah.
Ending the condition.
Yep. So advantage. It'll have disadvantage on strength or dex or whatever.
Okay, cool. Because I am casting this deep freeze.
Ooh, fun.
Yep. Going to go ahead and she will need to make a dex saving throw.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
14.
Does not save my 16 for me. So that will be she is Considered grappled, she'll take 4d8 cold. I'll just roll that 4d8. Oh, wow. Freaking 3 1s. So 8 cold damage. Yes, thank you. So she's considered grappled, not restrained, which is interesting.
She's incapacitated, so she can't take actions or reactions.
Incapacitated? I don't see that.
The condition ends. Oh no, it says.
Yeah, grapple is not incapacitated. Yeah.
Sorry, I ignore that bit then.
Yeah. So, okay, so she is now grappled, encased in ice. Took a whopping there. And then I'll go ahead and just, because I can, I will use a sorcery point to quicken a Ray of Frost and add cold onto cold. 20. Why is freaking Bless on? Go away. 29 to hit, so 9 more cold damage.
To injury. We've all got Bless on for some reason.
Yeah, I've turned it off. Yeah. I didn't see it was on everywhere. Okay. That's it for me. I will move here just so I'm not throwing these spells through Dow.
Before we do that, after Strel will actually be her turn.
Yeah, you're out of weird.
Yep, I'll fix it in a second here.
Yeah.
What happened?
When I deleted the token, it deleted her roll. Yeah, so but it's her turn. She's grappled.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean she can't stand up.
True.
She cannot move, but
she cannot move.
Well, it takes 5 feet of movement to stand up, so she will stay down.
Yeah. Takes half movement. Yeah.
She will attempt to break out of your grapple.
Spell save DC. So strength check, yep.
20.
That'll break free.
And that is at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because of the other spell. And she'll stand up.
Okay. She still is. Her speed is still reduced by currently 25 feet.
She's not moving.
Well, but she needs to spend 15 feet of movement to stand up. So right now she's still encased in ice for 15 feet of movement there, and 10 more from the Ray of Frost.
Yep. She's not going anywhere. She's just standing up.
Okay. Not sure what her move is. That's why I was like, oh, does she have enough movement to stand up?
Oh, just barely. Yes.
Okay. Yikes.
But that's her turn, standing up.
Okay.
Rudin.
Spell save DC 14 of Constitution.
Ooh, she's very Connie. Of course she would. Rolled a 3. So
not today, Titan.
So it's
radiant damage from you. Wow.
So then I need to find my dice over here.
That's a cantrip. Does 1d6? Does it scale up on your level?
Yeah, it's supposed to scale up.
Okay. So what? 2d6.
For 4, woohoo! But she's blinded till the end of its turn.
Oh no!
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. It's next turn. You're done?
I'm done.
Constance, top of the order.
So
it's not you, Don. It's right done.
Ooh, nice. 20 to hit.
20 will not hit.
Overwhelmed though.
Oh, she is overwhelmed. I do apologize.
22?
22 will hit.
Yay!
Okay, let me hold on just 2 seconds. So even though I've already attacked, can I use my extra attack to put bless on the others? Or not?
We'll reverse it. Say you do bless and then use extra attack to then do this.
I didn't think about it till after I'd already done it, but I was like, if she's above a 20, they need bless. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yep.
Are you putting bless on everybody in one turn?
She can if she casts it up.
I can do 3 creatures.
If you cast it up, if you cast it up to the next level, you can do the 4th. You can add an additional person,
like herself.
Second level or higher.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did it. By then, it would be the second level. So everybody's got bless, including me.
Do you see where it says enchantment too, Constance, on the Discord?
I saw that after I changed it because it asked me what level. That's the first time I actually clicked on it. Last time I was just like, I cast bless.
Yep. So you all are blessed, as you just worked very hard to get blessed off your character sheets. Go put it back on.
It's back on now.
Y'all need it. I'm just trying to be helpful.
You just take a box.
That's great.
You still have a bonus action, Constance.
Yeah, I just want to freaking kill her. Okay. Let me look something. I'll just do another Divine Smite.
Okay. Well, your Divine Smite is part of your hit action. It's not a bonus action.
Extra damage. Attack on.
It's just extra damage, yeah.
So an extra 9.
Radiant. So let me see. I'm trying to, I'm still learning my freaking spells.
No, you're good. You're good. Look at shield. Look at...
I know what, can I, I'm trying to decide. I have Shield of Faith, and I had already considered putting it on, what's her name? Lady Iron Fist is her name?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But does she appear to be in any danger?
Not at the current moment, but here's the thing. You can't cast 2-level spells in a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind.
Although you get an extra D8 of damage on the smite, though. Because the target is an undead or fiend.
Yep.
So roll an extra D8, yep. Nice.
Does anybody need healing?
Not yet.
All your healing stuff is it's a bonus action at the spell level, or it's a leveled spell, or you'd have to do an action for lay on hands. You've done both of your actions.
Yep. We're all good.
I thought you said bonus action, but it's fine. I ain't got nothing else to do, so.
Yeah, nobody's been hit yet.
Nope.
Just
Cosmia. Yeah, she hasn't had a chance to do anything yet.
I know.
For Cosmia. You're blessed. Okay. That will hit. That will hit.
That's your friend, right? Not you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so 31 damage. Woof.
Mm-hmm.
Go, kitty, go.
She's not grappled anymore, correct? Her encased in stone.
She's still encased in ice. Yeah.
So what can she do while she's in that?
While she's let's see. So she can take an action to remove the ice now, but it just reduces her speed by 15 feet.
She's blind.
Okay.
She's also blind. Yeah.
She has legendary actions though.
Oh, she should have used them.
She's going to right now after the monster attacks. But that's what I'm wondering. Can she attack while she's inside that?
Oh yeah, she's not. She literally she has ice on her. It's slowing her down. Doesn't mean she can't attack. However, she is blind, so she's at disadvantage unless she has blind sight.
She does have blind sight, which I was just about to tell you.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Freaking devils.
Yep. You know.
Okay, so that was the kitty. Did you attack too?
It's gonna go
Kitty.
after. It's gonna attack the cat.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna attack
Okay.
the cat first. She doesn't know which one's Crocosmia or which one's the Moorbounder.
Oh,
So she's
true.
gonna attack the Moorbounder. No, she's gonna attack the Moorbounder. Will a 27 hit the Moorbounder?
Yep.
Okay. And will take 16 damage.
Okay.
That is her legendary action for the moment. So it is now Crocosmia's turn, who rolled. You didn't roll Bless.
I didn't think there was any point with the claw. There's even a +4 on there would still.
It's
Yeah.
true. Just
Yeah.
alerting you.
Yep, I know.
He's not on. But the bite.
I've got
should
no
hit.
way of putting it on the sheet, I don't think, but the bite
Yeah.
would hit with a 13.
It did. Yep. I took that. And then now it's her turn, and she's going to spin around and attack Constance. Constance, will 28 hit you?
Yeah.
I hate when you have that. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what our ACs are not that high.
Listen,
Not even in my game are ACs that high.
I don't know if there's. That's not true. Eldon was pretty damn high.
He got there, but he wasn't at 28. He was.
Our DM on Monday said to me, "Will a 33 hit you?" And I'm like, "You fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
Good
Come
shot.
on.
It's not low, but it's not a 20, so like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
19 damage.
Okay, I got a question for you. I have 8 temporary hit points. I guess those left over from last game. Do I need to take those off?
Yes, please, because you've had not necessarily a rest, but it's been overnight.
Yeah, I didn't see them until you just went to do that, and I was like, there's something there. Okay, so. Alright.
And then the second swing she will do is going to be at the tiger.
Tiger's name is Crocosmia.
She doesn't know that. Well, I mean, she does know that, but she doesn't know the tiger is Crocosmia. Will
You do.
I do. will a 15 hit you? No. She whiffed that one.
Oh, wait. It's a tiger's armor class.
Yes.
Yes.
A 15 will hit you?
Yes. Although, wait just a goddamn minute, because if I'm wearing stuff that ups my armor class,
Shields don't count, but if you have like the bracers or defense, those will count.
Or ring of protection or something like that.
Yeah. Yep. Or cloak of protection.
I thought it did, but apparently not. Never mind.
You thought you had it, or you thought...
I thought I had it.
Okay. 21.
Apparently not. 21 damage.
Yes.
Owie.
Strelf.
Okay, I'm going to. Sure. A little worried with everyone in close proximity here, so I'm going to go ahead and try to hit her with a lightning whip at level 2. Uh, 17. Dang it. I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that. That's dumb.
There you go. And I'll let you choose before you roll it if you want to use that damage or the new damage.
Oh, the new damage, definitely. 26 should hit though. So 16 lightning damage.
And you need a con save? Or does she automatically fail?
No, that's the that's the extra effect. Let me share the spell here because this is the new spell that I got from you. So, so essentially she is now, it's starting to latch onto her. It's like Witch Bolt, basically. It's almost like this Witch Bolt.
Yep.
So, but she can shrug it off. But as long as it's attached to her, I can keep pumping lightning into her every turn.
Yep. Action, bonus action?
Yes, I will go ahead. Did she seem to take all the damage?
She did take all the damage, yes.
Good, okay. In that case, I will go ahead and... I want to do that. How close am I to her right now?
20 feet.
Okay. I will move up to here. I'm 10 feet away from her. No, never mind. That's not going to work. Never mind. I won't use that. That's a bad idea. I'll Ray of Frost her again. I'll click on Ray of Frost again. Go Recall. Her speed's still a little slow again.
All right, Rudin.
Crap on damage.
Wisdom saving throw of 14.
But at least you're hitting her, Strel. That's all that matters. Chisel her points down.
What the hell spell is that?
She rolled a 14.
Okay.
Could
Love
use
sick.
my inspiration to get another roll out of her.
Okay. $17.
That'd have been funny.
Sure would.
It would have been, yeah.
That's
Somebody's
my turn.
been playing in the compendium.
Well, you told us to when you did
Yeah,
that the other
I
day,
want you
so-
to. Top of the order. And she's going to attack Constance.
Of course she is.
You know what? I don't know that this one actually hits.
What is
Will
it?
17 hit you?
It does not.
So she doesn't hit.
So wait.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry, I was looking at my spell list. Oh.
19. Boo.
I know,
21.
right?
It's not 19.
Like 21 with.
It's 21, and that's her AC.
Yay.
What? Oh,
26 damage.
she's still alive.
She is just now bloodied.
Okay, I'm gonna hit her again. Hopefully. Dang it.
No, that still hits. 19 plus 2 is 21.
Overwhelmed, yep.
I keep forgetting about the extra plus too. So we. Constance definitely wants to be the one that gets her the killing blow. So you can be like, look at my eyes while you die.
Alright.
Celestial, how does that make you feel?
Crow Cosby, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Miss hit.
Miss hit.
Mhm.
12. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then
Miss.
God damn. Come on, dude.
Hit.
There we go. Miss hit, miss hit.
Mm-hmm. It's her turn. She's gonna do a spell.
Counter spell.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's just getting devastated. Like,
No. No, is it above level 3?
No, it is a level 3 spell.
Okay,
so,
then boom, it's countered.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Draw. Now your turn.
Uh-huh. She is still lashed to me, so I'll roll the d10 lightning damage on her just to keep adding that in there. So, take. God, why do my damage rolls have to keep sucking so bad? What the hell?
I don't know. It's usually how it works, though, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling okay to hit, but then otherwise, fine. Let's. I got another 4th level slot. Let's use this. I'm gonna deep freeze her again. So she'll need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
D8 cold. That's better.
She's gonna use a legendary resistance.
That's
Which just
fine.
pass.
Of course.
So she'll
yeah.
take half. So take 10 cold damage at least.
Yep.
And she's
Pardon.
let's see. Yeah, not in case of ice. Yeah, so fine. Yep. So she'll take 10 cold damage at least. That is my, because that was another sorcery, another quicken cast of that. This is my action to do is lightning and then quicken cast. And I get my counter spell back in case she tries to cast again.
There you go. Gruden. If you're talking, Gruden, we can't hear you.
It's going to be an evocation spell, and I can protect everybody from it. And it is going to be a 20-foot circle. Strength saving throw of 14.
Ugh.
Wow.
I can't believe this. She rolled an 8.
Okay, so she gets launched up into the ceiling.
So how high is the ceiling?
Only like 20 feet in the air.
So she'll take 3d8 bludgeoning damage impacting the ceiling, and then 2d6 more hitting the ground when she lands.
So, the center, then it gets thrown up in the air.
Oh, wait. Read that again.
Oh no, yeah, there's more.
So 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
She
I should've
takes
wrote-
the 2d6 from hitting.
If a creature has a solid
Oh, I'm
obstruction
rolling
when
it
it's
wrong.
thrown upward, such as a stone ceiling, it takes the bludgeoning damage as if it had fallen 50 feet, minus the distance it travelled upward. For example, if a creature hits the ceiling after rising only 10 feet, it takes bludgeoning damage as if it had fallen 40 or 46 bludgeoning damage.
So it'll take 3d6 from hitting the
Yeah,
ceiling,
3d6 for the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it
and then
comes back
2
down
more
to
for
20.
landing on the floor. God, that is brutal.
Rolled 2d6 more.
Not the
Holy-
13, that's 27.
7, 12, yeah. Wow.
I got it all. Yep. I love
That's
these spells, man. I love
awesome.
them. I knew he took it too. I looked over his sheet and I went, dang.
So it takes 3d8 plus 3d6 plus 2d6.
Yeah.
If it hits the ceiling, and then whatever it does coming back down.
And this is also why I made sure to tell you all that this was entirely made out of marble, because it's like hitting stone.
Yep.
Okay, well, Rudin, that is your action. Do you have a bonus action?
I'm gonna wave at it.
Sexy.
I
Okay.
don't have bonus actions. It's got a drink potion.
He's just trying to toss her around hoping that a bikini falls off. That's what's going on here.
I'm such
That's
a
about
dulce.
right.
Constance,
God damn it. Just came
Jeez.
out of...
she is going to swing on you. Hard, hopefully. No.
Oh, do it hard.
I don't
Do
think
it.
a 14. A 14 doesn't hit you.
Ooh, big
oh,
bad demon wench.
An 18 doesn't hit you either, does it?
An 18?
Yeah.
No. My AC is 19.
Mother chucker. Okay, go ahead.
I've got an issue.
So it's my turn? Okay.
What's your issue?
I rolled 20, just restarted, and I changed the hit points on. Oh no, it's okay. Ignore me. Okay.
Oh.
18 misses.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Daggum, she jinxed me.
Did you use your GM's inspiration yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
That first time I hit her, I
well.
used it to get the advantage roll.
Okay.
It's okay though, I tried. It happens sometimes.
It
You
does.
can have my inspiration.
No, it's okay.
Kirkazmir.
Can I
keep
give her
it,
my
not
inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Second
just
one?
like
Yeah.
grin at her and show her my big tiger teeth and just inspire her to do a bit more damage.
So, Constance, the big giant tiger, smiles toothfully at you, encouraging you to do it again. And how would you...
roll again or take the 20 on that last roll?
That is up to you.
I mean, that 23 hits. I feel
Yeah.
like.
It does.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
25.
So you'll take
Do
30
that.
damage then? Uh-huh.
God, 30 damage. Yeah, we're doing that.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
Yes.
Right.
Is she still on the ground or is she standing up?
No, she's up there.
She's on the ground, but she was standing to start with, so, you know. However you want to do it.
Okay, so since she's standing right up on her, she's just gonna walk up to her and not in like the most dramatic fashion. She's just gonna literally stab her straight in the heart and then pull the sword out and then just kind of walk away.
Okay. With that final blow, though, Glacia will just disappear in a cloud of smoke.
Oh, sure.
Floating to the ground is an article of clothing.
The bikini!
Ruden's gonna be wearing that now.
Not the bikini. It is not, I promise you. It's more like a robe. A robe falls to the ground.
She wasn't about wearing one, was she?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I will go over it and sing my identify song.
It's your identify song. Rudin, you identify that as the robe of stars.
Oh my
Wow.
stars! I mean, it's a robe of stars.
Wow. Happy birthday, Reardon. That's a sexy one.
Anybody
Don't
else?
have one of those.
Rudin, when you put it on, I'm assuming you're gonna put it on. Are you putting it on?
Sure.
Okay, when you put it on, the pockets, you will find a piece of paper on the inside.
I know what that is.
Right where I said it would be. It was on her the whole time in her pocket.
On her the whole time in her
I will
pocket.
read
Yes.
the piece of paper.
It is the
says-
contract between Glacia and Lady Iron
Rip it up,
Fist.
rip it up, rip it up, rip it up.
Now, at the same time that it's getting ripped up, Constance, you know, because, well, all of you do, that if you kill a demonic being, fey, fiend, or undead, on this plane of existence, and they're that level of demon, I guess it is,
Plane.
all they do is go back to their own plane. They're not
Mhm.
truly dead, they're just back
Yeah.
at their own plane.
But Constance doesn't have to look at her anymore, so she's pleased.
And the queen is free.
And the queen is free.
Exactly. The contract, so mission accomplished.
While you all are also looking around, though, The guards still do have their red marks on their back of their neck.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can change back, and I have 3 dispel magics I can do.
Well,
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Tinley can do cast it up higher too.
Or maybe find a church.
Yeah, I mean, you can find some priestess, or find some angelic being who's nearby who can bless them.
Yeah. I have a Pearl of Power, so I can do up to 4, but if we're going to get somebody else
You
to
can
do
also
it,
use
then...
your 4th mythical slots to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Probably have enough to do 6.
There we go.
And there's 6 guards here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you're doing all that? Or are you gonna go find a temple-y person?
I guess that's the last resort. We'll go and try and find...
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that you could use more targets with upcasting.
Is it not listed on the spell?
Mm-mm. No.
Can you can't?
Higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to 2 or less than the level of the spell slot you use. That's all it says. It doesn't say.
Right, but you can still upcast it to still have more casts of it.
It's the same spell, and then you upcast it to use a different spell slot level.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Your 3 first level slots, your 2 4th level slots, your 1 5th level slot, plus getting the Pearl Power and another one back. So you actually have a nice extra slot.
Yeah.
You haven't cast any spells yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it may be best to just do it now, if you can, just to clear it out of the way.
Okay.
I mean, do you know of any priests in the area that you trust?
Constance, you have a massive migraine. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I have a massive migraine.
No.
We hate those.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nailed it. And yes, you're still blessed, so that still counts. Yeah, you're fine. The headache is still there. But this woman appears.
Well, hello.
Strelv, correct?
Yes.
She'll say it in Draconic, and she says it almost perfectly.
I'll repeat Draconic there. Very good to meet you. I think you were the person that contacted Constance.
Yes,
recently.
I was.
That's hard to say.
So tongue twister.
Contacted Constance.
In common, she will say, "My name is Cassandra."
I wondered if it was.
I thought it was her.
I've been sent here to help close the angelic gates.
Didn't know there was one here.
There isn't. I sense the demonic presence within this city. I still feel one. I'm not quite sure if it's demonic or just evil in general. But I
think it is the beholderish.
Yes.
More aberrant than demonic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is the thing. I believe that since you all were in that other city where the beholder was, I think he has connected the 2 cities. His reach extends this far out.
Well, can we cut off that reach here?
I think once we you.
Of course.
I mean, I could help if you wish, but
That'd be nice.
yeah, okay. Like I can't do it on my own because I'm not supposed to intervene. But if we can help get the queen's mind cleared, she can clear the rest of the city. She's a pretty high cleric. The fact that she got taken by a beholder kind of concerns us to think that there may have been some ill will doing on somebody's part.
Point to the ripped up contract. Maybe that's one.
No, that's why I beckoned Constance here in the first place.
These guards all have the mark of the presence of corruption of them. That's something you can clear off of them?
What is the hag doing? And yes, of course I can do that.
Oh, I'll put them back on my spell sheet then, because, you know.
Yeah. Before you started casting, she showed up, so.
Mm-hmm.
A hag here?
Well, she was here. No longer here. She came through, just devastating the city. I believe you all dispatched her back to the Feywilds.
Yeah.
Marina was her name?
Marina, okay. Yeah.
Her and her coven of 4 had come through this northern area wreaking all kinds of havoc.
And making it easier for the fiends and such to do
Yes.
the terrible things they were doing. And then they got caught up by the fiends themselves, and then we had to go and stop them and prevent them from opening more gates and everything else. And yes.
Turns out that while she is a hag, Marina was innocent in this. This is not her doing of her own will.
Yes, she was betrayed by her coven and given over to the fiend's care.
Yes, well, one of her coven. I believe you all named her Missy Elliott.
I didn't name her anything of the sort.
That
was her name.
Her name was Missy, but you know, a certain person named her Elliott, so...
She was getting a freak on, what can I say?
So, yes, she's in league with what you all were calling the Black Mage, Orson?
Orson Pyrus.
Orson Pyrus, yep.
Yeah,
which is
kid is gone.
Not to be confused with the other Black Mage running around.
Who's actually black.
Yes, who's actually black.
He's a black mage, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
we think he's gone though, right?
Which he... Orson?
Huh?
Orson is still around.
No,
Not
the other one.
The other one.
We have
yes.
a note from his son saying that they've gone.
When last we were looking at him, they had met up together, and he was taking his son home to meet his mother.
Yeah. Oh well, that's, you know,
Goody for them.
happy ever after and all that.
Yes, but hopefully he doesn't get wrapped back up into this again.
Go and retire to frolic on the farm.
Yes. But our issue here is the Beholder.
Yes. In the sewers? Like the last one?
No, this is just underground. There's no sewers to this.
Oh. Under the palace.
Yes, there's the pathway behind me will lead you straight into the palace, into the main dining hall.
Oh.
It is the escape route for the royals.
Interesting. Into the embassy. It makes sense of it, I suppose.
I wouldn't know. I don't generally use it. I just appear where I need to be.
We appreciate the assistance. Will she be okay now? Looking at the queen.
She'll be a little out of it for a few days, but with her guard, she'll be fine.
Good. Is her army safe outside the city?
Oh, they were dispatched years ago.
Did they go home?
So she'll snap her fingers and disguise self will come out and she will look like Lady Malfit or Iron Fist, and I gave the command for them to go home.
Okay then.
And then she'll go back to her normal self.
Can these guards definitely be trusted? Because obviously we've got a lot of money here to leave with her.
They are her trusted guard that she has grown up with.
Okay, good.
So whatever happened to her here, there's not anything on the inside that allowed that through.
No, actually, I believe what happened was she picked up a book that she shouldn't have touched.
Oh,
Right.
goody.
Mm-hmm.
Is that book still here?
No, she tried to burn it thinking it was the contract between her and the deity.
Was it by any chance called Demonic Possession for Dummies?
No,
Okay,
No,
I just wondered.
it was warlocking for dummies.
it was
Oh.
warlocking for dummies.
Right, that makes sense, yeah.
She just happened to summon a very powerful demon to make a pact with.
Yeah, it wasn't very smart.
Well, you know, she's also not very magic-y. She's just
She's a warrior.
yeah,
She's not a warlock.
not a warlock.
Okay. So how does that work exactly? That's just weird.
No, you make a bond with something to gain power and then grow in power after time. She probably had some magic.
By this point, she did. She had a few little spells that she could do, but they weren't very powerful.
Of course not, because Lassie is a deceptive bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't give her any real power.
Constance, when you're looking at Cassandra, it is like the spitting image of your deity, only female form.
Giggity, giggity.
That's crazy. Okay.
All right. Where do you want to do it from here?
I just want to say one thing to her.
Okay. She's in. She's in the party until you all no longer need her. She's like your Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
All right, I think we probably need to. Well, I mean, how do you all feel? Mia, your spells are all fine. Rudin, how are your spells?
Popped off my high level ones. Still got assortment.
I'll use the Pearl of Power, get back one of my 4th levels. I still got the pretty good amount too. Want to head down into the palace?
Down into the palace.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I think I'm okay to drop out of this tiger thing now, or should I stay?
You got it for 8 hours, so.
Yeah.
May as well stick around.
Constance, with you throwing divine smites around, how many spell slots you're down? What, 3 spell slots, 4 spell slots? 5 plus.
You used like what, 2, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm down to 4 total.
Okay. She used 2 divine smites, and then she used bless, so 3 spells.
Okay, yeah. And you cast both at second level, so right. I mean, we're fine. We can go ahead.
Okay. All right, you all will go down into the Underdark. No, it's not the Underdark. Y'all would kill me if I took you into the Underdark.
A little bit, yeah.
Yay, we're back in the Underdark again. What? Come on. Hey, look, there's a portal to hell. No!
a portal
Feywild,
to
stop
hell.
it!
Go to the Feywild. I haven't learned about the Feywilds enough to do that yet. And of course I deleted it. So you get down in there. And while you're in there, I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody as you are going down the stairs.
For God's sake, stop trying to kill people with stairs.
This is where I tumble and turn into a cleric.
You said dexterity?
23.
You're still blessed, so make sure your bless is on.
Dexterity saving throw.
Constance, make sure you wrote a D4.
It's on. I don't know why it didn't count.
It's there.
So roll a D4.
Oh, no, it's right here. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Second one was a more bounder.
Oh, I had
Mhm.
shut it
No.
off. Darn it, here comes the 4.
So that makes it a 19.
Kirk Casimir, roll your bless.
$16 for Cosmia.
Mm-hmm. Moorbounder isn't blessed.
Oh yeah.
But still.
I mean,
got a
the
5.
more bounder. If we're going down, how long? How? My brain stopped working.
How deep are you going? How
That's
long
what
you
she
can?
said. How long is the staircase?
Oh dear lord, it is 50 feet down.
So yeah, we're fine.
She can just leap that far, pretty
Mhm.
much.
On top of us. Ah!
No, she'll go first.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
what happens?
I mean, if you want her to fall, she can fall. That's fine.
No, nobody falls. You're fine. You get down. The stairs themselves are covered in moss and stick and ick and goop and nastiness. And the floor itself is wet.
Ugh. Gross.
Not where prestidigitation comes in handy.
It does like
Yeah,
5 cubes feet, something
yeah,
like that.
it'd be like
All right.
cast, 6 seconds later, cast, 6 seconds later, cast for each
Well,
step.
5 foot square would be like 4 or 5 stairs at a time, wouldn't it?
Roughly. Still.
Do it 6 seconds. Do it on those. Walk down a bit. Do it on those. Walk down a bit.
We all made
Rather
our
than
saves, we're fine.
All right.
Yeah, everybody rolled high enough. You're fine.
I didn't. Well, Moorbounder didn't.
Yeah,
I did.
16. We're about it, but what? She'll be
So
fine.
what?
She'll be fine.
She will.
We still don't know what happens, other than slippery
Nothing
stairs. Do we
hap-
fall?
No, you did not fall. You're good.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the map because I deleted a bunch of pictures earlier today. And I wasn't thinking about you guys going down under the ground. But the tunnels are made out of wood on the ground. And all of it is solid stone because they dug straight through. So it's like a dirt covered stone area. It is dark. If you don't have dark vision, you're going to have a hard time seeing.
Just put my goggles on.
Mm-hmm. There is a noise down there that kind of sounds like skittering,
Gross.
and then nothing. It is quiet. Do you want to go forward?
Doesn't help us to go backwards.
Or does no good to go backwards now?
We can go first if you want. Make sure there's nothing.
Go, big kitties, go.
Mm-hmm.
I will hover.
Hovering, okay. You get down the hallway a good say 50 feet before you will see something skither around a corner.
What's it look like?
Not what you think it looks like.
Skittery thing. That's not a rat.
It doesn't look like I think it looks like.
I thought
Yeah.
it was an alligator.
Is it a small creature?
No,
Does it
So
have?
it's a large skittering creature.
it's a large skittering creature.
Did it have like crab legs or something and skittering that way and clacking, or is it like giant rat?
It's almost like the noise that it is making is coming from its mouth, not from feet movement.
Like mandibles?
Like mandibles.
Um.
I'll pull you onto the map now.
Do. I like it.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
You did it, woman.
I did. I did.
Do,
So we
do,
coming-
do, do.
We coming over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Ah!
My hit points have reset.
Of course it did.
Okay. Huh.
It's a new token, new map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm,
This
which way are we
skittering you
meant to
saw.
be going?
Skittering
Yeah.
you saw one is over here.
Okay. I think I was on like 38 hit points and the other one was on 37. It was very close. Might have been the other way around, but I think that's right.
Mm. Doesn't have to be exact.
Kind of. Oh, angel godmother, is there? We know which way to go.
That is just a weird creature I don't care about. But yes, you're going the right way.
Following the creature.
Well, there's
Mhm.
left and right, so.
Yeah. So we're heading towards the creature, is that what you're saying?
Well, that's the way we gotta go, so yes.
Yay!
Okay.
Hover.
You can ride on one of these big cats if you want.
I can hover on the way. They don't need to carry me.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find that really cool. There it is. There's your music.
Looks like piles of gold over here.
It actually is piles of gold
Wait,
over
what?
there. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Time
shoot.
to fill up that bag of holding again.
Yeah, before we left, I would. Do they have a chest nearby I could dump that gold into?
Looks like there's one behind
There
us.
was a.
Okay.
They had a
didn't
bag
leave-
of holding.
We didn't leave the money with the...
Yeah, I want to leave the money with them before we left. So
Yes, you did. You
Yeah.
said you had dumped it out before.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They have
And
a bag
I-
of holding of their own.
I would like to do a big tiger grin at them and say, if I find out that she didn't get it when she wakes up, I'm going to come back and I'm going to make sure she gets it.
Yeah, no, she has it. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
She'll get it. Yep, most definitely.
Mhm.
You need Cassandra out.
Make sure we're getting the big coins.
I mean,
Are you
I'm-
touching the coins?
I just
Mage hand it into the bag.
Do we need to touch the coins?
I
Do I
don't
need to
know.
identify
just-
them?
Brought money to these people to then steal money from them?
This isn't them.
Where
This
are
is
we
their
then?
This
basement.
is
Yeah.
underneath the palace.
Oh.
We gave them their coins. This is under the palace.
Oh, I thought this was underneath her place. I didn't. Okay.
If she had all this here, she wouldn't need to bring us to bring money to her. She had all this sitting here for her.
Can we do detect magic on stuff or something?
I don't. No, we're supposed to be saving these people, not stealing from them.
All right.
I also think it's a little bit too convenient. This is a trap.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Let's go then.
I'm chaotic good after all.
Which way now, lady face?
This way to dead end.
Strelv, you will hear a whisper in your head. You know, that was probably a good choice. I'm pretty sure that they trapped that.
Like Cassandra?
Yep.
It was too convenient.
So can we go this way, or do we need to go that way and then to here and then up?
She will point to these coffin-looking things over here. We gotta go down those.
Go down in the coffins.
Further
One
down.
for everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4. And there are 5 there.
No,
Yes.
I don't think there's one for everybody. There's 2 cats, 2 lady thingies, and Strel.
Coffin?
So I don't have to get in.
Where are the coffins?
These.
Oh. That'll be a bit of a squeeze for me and a Morebounder in there.
You can get in. Cassandra will jump down hers, so you all can.
Put on mine.
Jump down, jump down.
Oh, people, they're coffins.
Come on, it's fun.
Ah.
Whee!
It's a
And then I'll go
it's
in.
a big slide. Whee!
Oh, it's a big giant slide, yep. And with that, it is 11 o'clock. We will pick up next week.
Slide down into darkness.
Mm-hmm. As you slid down into the darkness.
Next
Strel,
week?
You should have done your lightning
yeah.
before you went down.
Yep,
It made it
Sunday.
an electric slide.
Next Sunday. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I may be late. I don't know. Just so you know, because we are taking